if you don't want sex with somebody, okay, don't try and talk them out of having sex with you. Just say no, right? I mean, you can try both. You can try both, but saying no, in my opinion, is gonna more properly communicate exactly what it is you want, okay? I don't want that. I'm not into that. No, thank you. You know? Talk him out of it. That sounds like a... Daniel. Oh, Daniel, but your girlfriend. Daniel. Oh, no, but she's got the barrier. I forgot about the barrier. Yes, this looks very flirty. This looks like he's trying to use this as a ploy.
Like,
What you been talking about? You got dick. Do go ahead. But I have all the evidence in hand. I have, I've screenshots of her evidence that she gave, and evidence that she flashed on the screen. You can see 00. Haven't watched this, okay? But let's get ready. Let's get ready. Okay. What's she gonna say? What is she gonna say?
My name is Naomi King, and this is an important announcement. Was that it? Was it? I don't know. I didn't watch it. My friend gave me the lowdown.
Hey guys!
Okay, speaking about giving people the lowdown, I'll give you the lowdown right now, okay? So, 2 years ago, this girl went on a friend holiday with some guy who she'd been talking to for a few years. She said that, well, she alleged that he'd committed sexual assault in a very recent video, and she went more into detail about exactly what she thinks about the meaning of sexual assault in an earlier video. Okay, basically, my take on it was, that is PhilosophyTube and my recommended next watch. Basically, my take was, I don't think she's right with what she says. I don't think what she's describing is sexual assault. Although, I didn't necessarily think that he was the best example of how to handle sex and consent. It kind of seemed like he was kind of in and out. He was definitely cheating. It seemed like there'd been an emotional affair there, which, you know, having tried to have a look at the first kind of paragraphs of the document, the manifesto, that seems to be correct. That seems to be true. Yeah. Then, following on, it seemed like it had been a kind of will they, won't they. She had kind of said, no, we can't do this, citing the problems with cheating and so on, right? They'd agree to meet up, go on holiday, share a hotel room, share a bed, and there seemed to be some things about sex. I think in her first video, in her second video, talking about it in detail, she'd said that he had asked to have sex with her. She said she couldn't because of a medical issue she had that he knew about. He asked to put the tip in, which definitely a little pushy. And it ended up with him kind of coming on her. Although there's not too many more details given. Doesn't sound particularly... It just sounds awkward, okay? I could definitely see it as going from, like, very pushy, very weird, to it was just kind of, like, awkward. And this is, like, they've been talking for a while about being together, and this is cheating, and it's kind of, we shouldn't, right? And she'd have to talk him down from cheating, which sounds odd. I don't know why you'd have to talk somebody down from doing something with you that you never wanted to do. And why would it be an issue of cheating? Surely the issue would be that you don't want it. But anyway, I'm not going to refresh on the whole take. My borderline was, or my baseline, my conclusion basically, don't think this was assault. This was assault. The details she gives so far, you know, had basically 2 years to kind of compile this. And if this is kind of her best foot forward, it's disappointing there isn't more evidence, especially not more like direct evidence. I mean, it's difficult with these things because there's never going to really be direct evidence, right? But a text to him saying, you know, you've really hurt me. You did things I didn't want. I told you I didn't want you to do them. Even an indication from her that she'd said that she wanted things to stop. A text to a friend, maybe saying, you know, Daniel's just done this, right? So, let's have a look. There's a lot of details to the story, but for the matters of sexual assault, we'll go into that. In terms of how he's responded, she made her first video apparently like 2 months after, made very kind of like vague allusions to what had gone on, but anybody had known who she'd gone on holiday with and when she'd gone on holiday would maybe have an inkling. As well as, I believe, social media posts she made. She was given a cease and desist, which she says that the term seemed incredibly kind of forceful and aggressive. It gave her 24 hours to remove the video. Apparently 30 days is more appropriate. I don't know. Talking about like removing it from YouTube seemed a little strong, but I just don't know what the normal kind of level is. And also, given that this was an attorney who drafted this, I've got no fucking clue what the standards are around this stuff, so didn't make too much of a comment on that. Although, from what I've seen, that seems to be a lot of what people have talked about. But without further ado, let's go into this.
I really, really, really want to say thank you to everybody that has been so supportive. It's been really overwhelming, and it's kind of freaking me out. There has been a lot of confusion surrounding timelines and dates. People think that the 8-page letter was written after the trip, even though I stated it was written weeks before the trip. So in this video...
Okay. My take is she's clearly not like a drama creator or anything like that. And so you wouldn't necessarily expect her to have this like, boom, amazing way of laying out exactly what happened. Also with the fact that, there's the situation before when they went on holiday, there's conversations they had before and after, an eventual kind of like the drama around her first video that she released like 2 years ago, 18 months ago, thereabouts. So to be fair to her, it is tricky kind of deciding exactly how to lay it out. But yeah, I was confused about the timeline, although other people are a little bit clearer, but so fair play.
I want to kind of reiterate and make clear what the timeline actually was and what the dates actually were. There were dates in the screenshots, but they're small, so I feel like people missed them. So I want to make things very clear. I am not denying having history with Daniel in the past. He first slid into my DMs over Black Lives Matter.
Okay. In the first video, in the second video, well, okay. So, in the first video, she just says that they were friends. In the second video, she says they were friends. I don't think she ever actually says that they're in a kind of emotional affair or anything like that. Did she ever call them anything but friends or hint to anything deeper? I don't think so. But, okay.
Daniel in the past. He first slid into my DMs over Black Lives Matter.
Hold on. Let's not rush it, okay? Let's not rush it. Hold on. Let me zoom in on OBS, so hopefully you can see this a little bit easier, okay? So, in 2020, Daniel comes in, replies to something about Black Lives Matter. I keep seeing this, and it makes me so angry. People of colour have peacefully protested for generations. Hell yes, they are justified in what they're doing today. Fuck racist boomers. Couldn't even stay inside during a pandemic. Now they want murder to go unpunished. Sorry to weirdly vent, just thank you for sharing that. It needs to be said loudly. Okay, so sliding into her DMs. Sliding into her DMs. I don't know if I'd call this sliding into DM. Okay. In retrospect, obviously, yes, this looks very flirty. This looks like he's trying to use this as a ploy just to speak to her. I don't know. She's not even black. Okay, like a common political issue that they both agree with. Yeah, maybe. He's so gross. Yeah, maybe. Using George Floyd's grave. Oh my fucking god. Okay. Thank you for the $5. Wicked radiation. Video game controller poses triumphantly in between the words critical hit. Oh. Wouldn't it be so crazy if we kissed on George Floyd's grave? Unless. Holy shit, a neon at the top. Stop. Okay. So what does she reply back with? She replies with a fair bit. People see what they want to see and ignore everything else. I was about to say it's frustrating, but it's deadly. So many lives lost. Venting is welcome. I try to keep thinking of a way to talk about this without going AWOL, but I might just allow myself to go AWOL. Okay. Forbidden Riz tactics. Okay, let's go on. So, she's got... Oh, hold on. What? Okay, so... Okay. So, this... She's now showing songs she wrote for him. Okay. Because I can't have you. Did I fuck up pushing you away when you tried to give me love? Did I fuck up wanting everything only when I can't have it? There's a war inside me, burning through my veins. I'm so fucking lonely, yet I run away. I'm so push and pull until it's done to me. Now I'm here with no one left, just me and the voices in my head. Did I fuck up being me again? Freezing up when I could have had you and me, that's all I've ever known. Losing everyone I love. So there's a war inside of me burning through my veins. Okay. So, why she releasing this? Oh, man. I don't know. Okay. So it's pretty clear. It was pretty clear that her video was scripted quite intentionally. I mean, even down to, like, the panic attack only happened right at the fucking end of the video. Well, yeah. So, clearly quite fucking scripted. So I'm guessing this is... What? If she didn't include this was intentional. So now the inclusion of this, is this in response to him saying that he will issue a response soon? Thank you, White Ball, for the raid. Thank you very much. I've got no clue. But let's have a look at this. The girlfriend. We knew each other long before she did. We were friends way before she came along. We flirted before she ever did. So I was the one you first wanted. We've been through something more than friends for so long. We had feelings before she did, so you can't blame me, I feel to some extent. It's not cheating if we never change the way we've been. Baby, if I come and take your hand, there's a part of me that doesn't care if she's your girlfriend. Oh, the pandemic, it kept us apart, we couldn't travel, so I stayed here in the dark. If I had taken it and taken up your heart, you can't blame me if I feel to some extent. Okay, it's not cheating. She's an actor like me, a model like me, an eraser like me, speaks the same damn language as me. Did you plan this, baby? Is she going to write books like me and write music like... Oh my god. Okay, so clearly this is just like... Oh man! So this is her basically just saying like, yeah, you have a girlfriend, but I don't give a fuck because I was there first. Obviously, is this her end conclusion about how she feels? No, not at all, okay? But this is certainly a way she felt, okay? Maybe one day. I guess we passed our moment, I guess we missed our chance. I don't know why I didn't let you back then. I know it's my fault, because I was always a runner. I always run away, so I can't be upset. No, when I see her face, maybe one day we're both single. Maybe we can try us out, but not till that day when we're both single, because I can't do that to her. Oh. Okay, nice. So she was writing him fucking songs. Oh my god. And she didn't think this was pertinent at any point, you know, that it might be useful to tell people some of this, maybe, potentially. Jesus. So she just, yeah, there's just none of the detail here that, you know, would have been incredibly necessary in the first thing. I mean, if you just take what she says, like, the text of it, there's no hint that anything's ever happened between them, like, ever. Right? Ever. Oh, okay, let's have a look. She's not even narrating it. She can't even narrate over this. She can't even narrate over this. Oh my... So here's the context! This was when I wondered, okay? I wondered, where the fuck is the context to these messages? For some of these, we get full fucking discourse. For some of these, we get absolutely nothing, except like a single fucking line. Alright? Why do we have that? Why do we only have context in some parts? I think Queen had suggested, and that's totally fair, that it might be that, well, she's under like a penalty of a lawsuit for invasion of privacy, right? This, you know. So, you know, I think that's a fair read, but maybe not. So now she's showing that she could have... I've just read part of the screenshot. Fuck me. Okay. So she could have included this context, but what, chose not to? So here's the context of, I will always probably be a cheater message. Because I had some people asking about it. Asking about the context? Yes. Yes. In fact, you had to crop out the context. Okay. Oh, no, don't. Okay. He says, wanna be best friends. She said, thought we were already. Daniel says, prove it. Naomi says, tell me all your deepest, darkest secrets. I saw this line quoted, okay? And this is why I was a little bit hesitant about exactly the way the video went. Because I saw people quote the, tell me all your deepest, darkest secrets line. And I thought that was from him. I was like, fair play. That sounds a little bit kind of like love bombing. Trying to get somebody to essentially like, you know, reveal more and more stuff and make them like ingratiated towards you, right? Form like a closer relationship than maybe they otherwise would naturally do so. But coming from her. And this is... When is this? So this is 2 years before. Okay. This is 2 years before their holiday. Okay. I'll probably always be a cheater. In relationships or like D&D. Okay. I'll probably always be a cheater. What? Like in Dungeons and Dragons, you'll lie about your dice rolls. That truly is a deep, dark secret. The former. Is that because you prefer polyamory, or end up stuck in monogamous relationships? Because you prefer polyamory and end up stuck in monogamous relationships, or because you like the actual thrill of doing what you're not supposed to do, and would rather be in a relationship in which you're not supposed to cheat and cheat? I think all of the above, honestly. Okay. Oh my god. A summary of how she presented it before, it was literally just that comment, okay? And I was like, well, my read was this. I think this is taken out of context. This would seem weird. I would bet this is him saying, listen, you know, I don't want to admit this about myself. He seems in later text to basically, you know, lament the fact that he was a cheater. So I would bet this is him saying, oh, I'll probably always be a cheater, like he's lamenting it or whatever. Turns out he's saying this in response to, tell me all your deepest, darkest secrets. I think I can count that as a tick, a win. Okay, let's go. Oh my god. He's so fucking gross. For each one, you should pull up what is said before and go through the original as well. Original, what do you mean? She just flashes this one on the screen. Okay.
Here's some dates.
Give me some dates.
January 22nd of 2023
okay.
was when he said he wanted to take me on a friend trip and spoil me. And we started talking about travel around then. For all the people who are confused as to what the fuck spoil even means,
January?
I'm a sugar baby. Now,
I'm getting too excited. Let's just take this one step at a time. Okay, let's just take this one step at a time. The jury will disregard that comment for now. Holy fuck.
Okay, here's some dates. January 22nd of 2023 was when...
Okay.
He said he wanted to take me on a friend trip and spoil me. And we started.
Oh! Oh! Okay. I was thinking about your book today. You do sexual tension very well. 20 minutes later, or not Vegas, I want to take you on a friend trip and spoil you. I thought you were busy till May. March is looking like it has openings. She says, I take everything you say with a grain of salt. He says, ouch. She says, you cannot be surprised. Like, fuck yeah, let's travel. But we both know you'll cancel. Even booking flights doesn't mean anything. So they've tried to do this before. They've tried to arrange travel before. And she's cancelled out. Okay.
We're talking about travel around then. For all the people who are confused as to what the fuck spoil even means, I'm a sugar baby. Now, he and I...
So when she's saying about the day after, he wants to spoil me or whatever, he goes to an ATM and he wants to spoil me, okay? That was already arranged. But she paints it as if he's essentially paying her off for having, like, fucked with her. Like, raped her, essentially. She's a sugar baby. What does this mean? You can't just drop that in a sentence.
Were not daddy baby. He wanted to spoil me as a friend. Like, that was explicit there. I know some people are not going to understand that.
What? What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? Some people aren't going to understand that. What does that mean? I feel like I understand it pretty well. But I mean, friends, like, buy each other things, or they, like, buy each other nice things. But, why is she bringing up that she's a sugar baby? So they weren't daddy baby, but there was, like, some kind of thing there, right? It wasn't, like, a set, like, agreement. It wasn't, like, a set arrangement, but there was something going on there. But he wasn't actually a sugar daddy, he wasn't actually her sugar daddy, and she wasn't his sugar baby. But every now and again, maybe? Okay. I feel like I'm in a dream. I'm dazed.
Some people are going to be like, I know. Me sharing this information makes me look bad. We discussed hanging out. He wanted to fucking pay for the entire trip and give me money. Also, in addition to the fact that she's a 30-year-old woman, she's also a sugar baby. Now, not to say that people who are sugar babies or sex workers of other flavors can't be manipulated or can't be abused, right? But in terms of somebody falling for, like, fuckboy behavior, right? Or just maybe, like, more casual kind of, like, schmoozing, right? Like, playing games. I feel like a sugar baby would be one of the most qualified people on earth to notice that kind of behavior. So any charitability, don't say that. Come on. The amount of men who will try and get stuff for free from sugar babies, who'll try and skimp out and not pay, and be like, oh, baby, but don't you love me? Come on. I wanted to get fucking tattooed. It was kind of a win-win. People are gonna fucking hate me for this, and I know that. But, it is what it is. I'm getting sued anyway. Here we go. I don't remember when we officially, planned and booked things, but the trip was going to be for the end of April. Mm-hmm. On March 28th, I wrote...
Also, I don't know when we officially booked things. At this point, I don't really have much charitability. I don't know why she would lie about that. Maybe she just doesn't want to go through the texts. Maybe this video is, giga rushed. Could be either. But, you've got all the texts. Surely you can just, go back through, no? She's pretending to not notice this type of behaviour, but her relationship is much more explicit, is the excuse. I don't know what... That's not her excuse at all. She's not said that. If you want to say that for her, maybe. But that's not what she's saying.
The 8-page letter. March 28th. This is weeks before the trip, which I said in that video, but some people are getting confused.
Okay.
8-page letter was written March 28th. I told him about it March 28th. March 29th, I was like, hey, I want to say it sooner rather than later, because it's kind of heavy. And then on April 1st, we had the video call where I read the entire thing out to him. And it took about 40 minutes. We just
Wait, is there anything new in there? I'm just trying to check my screenshots. Sounds good. You put in a calendar. Yeah, that's all fine. That's all stuff we already had. But she's just, I guess, laying out the dates.
We decided during that call, 100%, nothing was going to happen between us. This was one hell of a fucking wake-up call. It made him sign up for fucking therapy again. We made that decision. Just friends. We're not.
Yeah, you gave him a wake-up call. You gave him a wake-up call. Fuck, now I'm so glad I went through this fucking letter. Holy shit, dude. I'm so glad I went through this fucking letter and tried to decipher it. This was not a waste of time. This was not a waste of time. This was not a waste of time. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Okay. Let's have a gander. I'm opening this up again. Okay. I mean, we've literally just got the first few paragraphs, but kind of sets the tone, right? Daniel, I'm going to start off with this. I can't wait to hang out with you in Vegas. Can't wait to just talk and smoke weed and something. Don't let any of this convince you otherwise, okay? So no matter what she says in this document, don't let this convince you otherwise. I want to hang out with you. That being said, I'll get to it. So many conflicting feelings here. So many conflicting feelings. Okay? I'm happy to be your friend forever. And just talk and hang out and smoke weed. Talk about books and writing and... Okay. On the other hand, I want to hug you and cuddle you and kiss your face and tell you how pretty you are. I know I've thought to myself numerous times about how you're going to age like fine wine. We were very clear.
Not doing that to her. This is not a vision, just friends. We're not doing that to her. This is not about what he did to me in Vegas. April 11th, he messaged again to thank me again for that literal wake-up call. April 20th, I fly to Vegas. This wasn't the first time the two of us hung out. He came here and visited me in Vancouver for like 3 days in 2022. Nothing happened because we were just friends. That being said...
You weren't... No, come on. You were not just friends. You were arguably in a fucking... I mean, what's this about push and pull? And we met each other first. And all this stuff in the fucking lyrics. I feel disgusting because you're committed to a monogamous relationship with a wonderful girl and you're cheating every time we talk. We were just friends, though.
Said I do live with my best friend, so he and I were never truly alone together. So now I am here to...
So, he came to visit you, but you were with your fucking roommate the entire time. So nothing happened. I mean, were you sharing a room at that time? I mean, there seems like a lot of fucking differences here. There seems like a lot of different fucking, like, details that would make it reasonable to expect that this time is not going to be like the last. Potentially. Oh, my God.
To answer the questions, what were you wearing?
I didn't say that. Oh, no, I did say that. Okay, she's talking about me there. Wait, what part are you talking about, Babka? What part are you talking about? I feel disgusting. I feel dirty because she has no idea what's going on. She has no idea what's going on, and she thinks you love her. Yes, I got the same read. Yeah. Oh my God.
I went to sleep first alone, and I was buck-ass naked because I always sleep naked. I've done it since I was a teenager.
There's a fucking delay.
I cannot stand the feeling of clothes bunching around my skin and twisting as you sleep and inseams, and it's just bad. But when he got there, I put this on.
What? What? How is this relevant? Then how did he come on your buttock? How did he come on your buttock through this?
As you sleep and inseams, and it's just bad. What were you wearing? I went to sleep first alone, and and I was buck-ass naked because I always sleep naked. I've done it since I was a teenager. I cannot stand the feeling of clothes bunching around my skin and twisting.
Oh, I'm not ready. Okay. So, sleeping naked, you prefer sleep naked? Fair. I also, this is too much detail, okay? I prefer to fucking sleep naked, okay? It's nice. It's nicer, okay? But, if I'm sharing a bed with somebody of the opposite sex that, you know, we've had will they, won't they conversations, why I would not. Anyway, okay.
As you sleep and inseams, and it's just bad. But when he got there, I put this on.
Okay.
This was how I let him in, very groggy. I remember one of the first things he said upon seeing me was he commented on how high I looked. So I said, "You want to catch up?" He took half a bite of one, which would have
What? I thought he was completely sober. Whoa. I thought you were on drugs and he was completely sober. Whoa. Holy fuck. Because that was the bit that I was like, I don't trust the rest of her characterization. There's something about a nap before he gets there. So, had she slept it off by then? Had she slept it off? I don't know. Okay. Let me pull this up real quick, because this is text conversations in the PM, okay? Got on board Wi-Fi for the next 20 minutes. Had to watch an ad for it. Just want to say so excited and can't wait to chill. She says, nice. Could you buy iced coffees or something when you're at CVS, in case we want to stay up and talk? Okay? I'm going to try and sleep now, had a big dinner. Okay, so she's had like a nap or something, right? Works for me, though we might want to crash and start early tomorrow. Lol. Either way, I'm happy. So, yep, grab some just in case. Please make sure one is vegan. Yeah.
been 10 milligrams, but that takes took half a bite of one, which would have been 10 milligrams, but that takes about an hour to.
Half a bite of one, which would be 10 milligrams. She said she was eating 40 milligrams. She said she was eating 40 milligram edibles. Listen, I'll go find her Instagram post if this is in doubt, okay? In the second video, she was saying that she was taking 40 milligrams, and then on her Instagram post from the day, she said she was taking 40. It would have been 20.
Kick in. So when he did what he did, he was still sober. I went back to sleep.
Okay, well, how do you know? How do you know? How do you know? Have we asked him?
And I did remove this because I was now under the blankets. Before I removed this that first night, I straight...
Wait, what?
And I did remove this because I was now under the blankets.
You were under the blankets on the bed, and so you took off the only thing you were wearing. The only thing you were wearing. Okay.
Before I removed this that first night, I straight up asked Daniel if he would prefer it if I left it on. I straight up was like, hey...
Okay. Nobody's accusing you of raping him by taking off your jumper. He said, would you prefer if I kept this on? Because I'm going to take it off. Oh, no, that's right. Yeah, and they sleep on the same bed. That was my read.
I can leave this on while I sleep. And he was the one that was straight up like, no, it's... Or, like, it's not weird.
He was the one. No, you were the one. He was the one.
Straight up, my actions are my responsibility.
How does that? Hi, Marcus.
He straight up said that, like, my actions are my responsibility. He straight up told me, like, you be comfortable. Looking back on it, dumbass. I know that. I know that. He went and took a shower, because planes are disgusting. And when he was done, he joined me in bed. And
wait, so, he's taken an edible, he's gone to have a shower, and then he's coming back. Okay.
And I would like to let people know that I have slept in beds with many of my friends, traveling, sharing the same bed. I even sleep naked next to women, next to men, next to all the lovely people in between, and none of my friends have ever taken advantage of that. People off the top of my head who I've traveled with and slept naked next to who did not take advantage of me: Kurt, Scott, Cody, Kimmy, Tay, Romeo. Like, someone being next.
Okay. Look, soy take. I'm giving a soy take, okay? I'm giving a soy take. That's totally fine. If you want to do it with the friends that you trust, totally fine. I'd say it's imprudent, right? I'd say it's probably not clever. Even, you know, even with people that you know well, things can happen. You know, even when people are asleep, somebody might be, like, spreading their hands out, right?
Next to you is not consent. I guess I should reenact for you what happened.
What's not... We're reenacting!
Is not consent. I guess I should
Oh, we're reenacting! We're doing a reenactment.
reenact for you what happened.
Hold on. We've got to do it. It's just... Let me get the text. Okay, here we go.
Alright, y'all, here's what happened. There were blankets, there were pillows. Not this many. I was in bed like this.
Where does the buttock
when
come
he
into
came
it?
and
Is
joined.
she nude now?
He lay here, and I was very groggy and half asleep. And he started to pressure me into things. Because I was facing him, I was, like, not good. So I turned onto my stomach and put my arm between us to create a barrier, and I was looking at my pillow while trying to talk him out of it. Like, I went...
What you mean talking about it?
You got dicked. Okay, bro, you're getting too big for your boots.
I tipped £5 through Super Chat. If she's a regular stoner and he took his edible closer to the event, it'd say he was more intoxicated than her. Justice for Daniel. She probably pegged.
Thank you for the £5. I appreciate it. Okay. Here's a little tip, okay? Here's a tip for all the women out there. I'm going to teach you about a little thing called consent, okay? I'm going to teach you the birds and the bees. If you don't want sex with somebody, okay? Don't try and talk them out of having sex with you. Just say no, right? I mean, you can try both. But saying no, in my opinion, is going to more properly communicate exactly what it is you want, okay? It's going to communicate more properly exactly what it is you want, you know? You say, no, I don't want that, I'm not into that, no thank you, you know? Talk him out of it. That sounds like a... Daniel... Oh, Daniel, but your girlfriend... Daniel... Oh no, but she's got the barrier, I forgot about the barrier.
Went from facing him and talking to
Does that not just sound playful? I don't know.
him and creating a physical barrier between us because he was coming on really fucking strong. He promised me beforehand that he wanted to just be friends. He promised me...
Hold on. So my read, this is, again, I'm still doing my reads, okay? I'm still doing my reads. But I think in this text, right, in this text here, I think he thinks that from her saying, da-da-da-da, had to watch Bono, just so excited, can't wait to chill, says nice, could you buy us coffees or something when you're at CVS, in case we want to stay up and talk? I'm going to go and try and sleep now. So, you're saying...
You got dicked. Okay, bro, you're getting too big for your boots.
Nate tipped $5 through Super Chat. Deekers is correct, say no. Also don't sleep in bed together naked. Are you telling me force field arm didn't work? I'm shocked.
Thank you. Thank you for the 5 note. Oh, but I think in this text, she is saying, you're going to arrive at midnight, right? Can you buy us coffee? You know, just in case we want to stay up and talk. Stay up and talk. I've stayed up and talked with a lot of girls, okay? With girlfriends, when I'm coming over to theirs, and they're like, do you want to stay up and talk? We have never talked for that long, okay? We have never spoken for that long. I'm going to try and sleep now. And she's even going for a nap at 7 p.m. She's even going for a nap at 7 p.m. to make sure that she's going to be wide awake at midnight when you get there. Oh, And then he says, either works for me, though we might just want to crash and start early morning. Lol, either way I'm happy. Yeah, grab some just in case. I would say here, in terms of communications and kind of subtextual communications, right? I would expect that this is coming on pretty strong, especially given that girls don't usually make those kind of like direct, are we shagging tonight? Right? Comments. This Dickers guy is a rascal. Thank you.
Wanted to spoil me as a friend, which obviously looking back on now, I was a fucking idiot for believing that. I was half asleep. Like
If you have to clarify that you're only friends, I'd probably say don't share a hotel room with them. Don't share a bed with them. And then don't sleep naked. Right? And don't, when they're arriving at midnight, don't ask them to bring coffee so you can stay up and talk. That's the first thing she says. That's the first thing she says when he gets Wi-Fi on the plane.
The strength to get up, make a couple jokes, and then get back in bed. But I was not fully there. So he was pressuring me. The worst part about this is that I didn't even want to do it. You were coming on so strong. I turned onto my stomach, face toward my pillow, trying to talk about it first. You started talking money. I said I could do that.
Wait, so this is an old video? This is an old video?
Back in bed. But I was not.
No one is bringing up how weird it is that he didn't actually bring the coffee. That would instantly make me unhorny. Okay, Babka. Okay, Babka. He probably forgot. He's just come off, like, I don't know where the fuck he lives, right? He's just come off a fucking flight. He's getting there at fucking midnight. I'm assuming he's landing at, like, what, 11? I would fucking forget. I would fucking forget. I'm very absent-minded, though, to be fair.
Fully there. So he was pressuring me.
Let's go
the
back.
worst part about this is that I didn't even want to do it. You were coming on so strong.
So she's talking well, not directly to camera, obviously, but directly to him. You were coming on so strong. So I'll explain where this is from later. So this is recorded before.
Turned onto my stomach, face toward my pillow, trying to talk about it first. You started talking money. I said I could do that, expecting more of a conversation. But
What? He started talking money. He started talking money. So apparently you wanted to talk about it first. And he's like, sure, $2.50? I could do that. Oh.
took that as a cue to start making out with me. So I was conversation, but you took that as a cue to start making out with me. So I
Don't spoil. Don't spoil anything, please. Don't spoil anything, please.
was lying here like this.
I mean, yeah, at that point, somebody tries to kiss you, and then you can go, whoa, 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 slow down. Hold your fucking horses, alright? Someone's a bit eager. Make a comment like that. You don't have to be like, get out of my fucking room, right? You don't have to be that confrontational if you want to make that communication. Also, she's a fucking sugar baby. She negotiates having sex with men that she otherwise wouldn't want to shag. On the regular. On the regular. And she's 30 years old.
And then when I was halfway through what I was trying to say,
Also, how do you force make out with somebody who's on their side? I don't understand.
he pushed me over and started putting his tongue in my mouth. Now, I will acknowledge that I did not fight him off.
When you say that, is it like, I'll acknowledge, I didn't punch him in his nose, I didn't bite him, But when you say, it's like, if she came by me, let's just say I wouldn't exactly fight her off. You know what I mean? Oh my god. Oh my god.
I will acknowledge that I froze because that is my trauma response. It was all
What? Oh.
very quick. I really did not have time to think. And then he worked his way down my body in a way in which I can describe only felt like someone going down the checklist of everything they had ever dreamt of doing to you. Very quick.
Oh.
You got dicked. Okay, bro, you're getting too big for your boots.
Thank you for
Me
5.
tipped $5 through Super Chat. Sugar baby? When did we stop calling these people whores?
Well, to be clear, that's just how she's describing herself. Misogynists, misogynists who are watching, first of all, disavow. I would prefer if you were to click off. But you know, if you don't, you can feel free to like the video. Okay, like the stream. It only takes 5 seconds for you, but it makes a whole lot of difference to me. Okay, got monetization now. If you want, you can send a super chat. You can send a super sticker even. But if you're just here, you subscribed, feel free to chat. I appreciate it anyway. Thank you very much. What's going on here? Let me just skip back. I want to just hear that in one.
I'll acknowledge that I froze because that is my trauma response. It was all very quick. I really did not have time to think. And then he worked his way down my body in a way in which I can describe only felt like someone going down the checklist of everything they had ever dreamt of doing to you.
And at no point. Oh my god. I mean, listen. I don't want to I don't want to give a take, right? That is like, you know, could be misconstrued, or, you know, ultimately in a situation like this could like apply differently. But I understand it immediately. But it's like, apparently he's working down the rape checklist. And at no point...
Very quickly.
You
Push
got
over,
dicked.
shove tongue and mouth.
Okay, bro, you're getting too big for your boots.
Thank you for the £5, Fence Smoker.
Vente Smoker V2.0 tipped £5 through Super Chat. He hit her buttock with a 12 gauge shot and it caused collateral damage. She wasn't ready for the bear splooge, worried face.
With a 12 gauge gunshot. Fuck me, that's disgusting.
Suck the titties, lick the pussy, lick the asshole.
What the...
Like, he literally...
I'm so glad I didn't spoil this for myself. I'm so glad I didn't spoil this for myself. Oh my god.
down the checklist of everything they had ever dreamt of doing to you. Very quickly. Push over, shove tongue and mouth, suck the titties, lick the pussy, lick the asshole.
What?
Like...
The asshole! The asshole! Oh, what the fuck? It feels like this would have been important to know. It feels like this would be important to know. Apparently, he asked you... All the details she gave before was, I'm going back. You know what? I'm going fucking back. I'm going back. We're going to hear a recount of this from before. He didn't need the grease. He greased it himself. He greased it himself.
Hi, guys.
I'm going to go, what's a lube? Okay.
That he and I had agreed beforehand would not happen.
Oh, this isn't a crime scene anymore.
I repeatedly asked him if we could just sleep and talk in the morning.
When does this come up? When is this going to come up? Is this before or after the ass licking? Before he gets down and dirty. Before he takes a connecting flight from the pink to the stink. When does this happen?
I was halfway through a sentence when he pushed me over and
Suck the titties, lick the pussy, lick the asshole.
shoved his tongue in my mouth.
Right.
He repeatedly tried to stick his penis in me.
Whoa, we've skipped a little bit. We've skipped a few steps here.
Saying, come on, just the tip. I repeatedly pushed his penis away, saying, I'm not having sex without lube, I'm not having sex without lube, I'm not having sex without lube. Because I have medical conditions.
Okay.
I have medical conditions, one of which is idiopathic hypogonadotropic hypogonadism.
Why are we going into the...
It can make sex very
diagnostic
painful
criteria.
for me.
Okay.
I cannot self-lubricate
Oh,
or stretch,
okay.
which he knows.
Is that why he licked it up?
Shove it in me. I kept pushing his dick away, just repeating, I'm not having sex without lube, I'm not having sex without lube.
Okay. So anyway, get back to the ass licking.
Did not have time to think. And then he worked his way down my body in a way in which I can describe only felt like someone going...
Oh yeah, that's a good point. So, during this, she's saying no to particular things, which I thought was notable, right? But apparently she's frozen during this. She's frozen.
Going down the checklist of everything they had ever dreamt of doing to you. Very quickly. Push over, shove tongue and mouth, suck the titties, lick the pussy, lick the asshole. Like, he literally was just like, bam, bam, bam. Like, and then he tried to stick it in me, and it was at that point that I was just like, I'm not having sex without lube, I'm not having sex without lube, I'm not having sex without lube.
Okay.
And he kept positioning himself between my legs, saying, come on, just try, just the tip.
How many times has she rehearsed this? It's the exact same cadence.
And I kept pushing him away, saying, I'm not having sex without lube, I'm not having sex without lube. So he jerked himself off onto me, repeatedly
Why?
moaning my name and how long he had dreamt about it. And again, it all happened very quickly. I've seen some comments from some people saying, like, the fuck, it takes time to jerk yourself off.
Why are we getting into this? Why are we talking about how long it took for him to cut? Oh.
You got dicked.
Thank you for the
Okay,
5
bro,
notes.
you're getting too big for your boots.
Nate tipped $5 through Super Chat. He tongue punched her fart box after breaking through the force field arm in the security blanket for tree fitting. Terrible.
He tongue punched her fart box after breaking through the force field arm and the security blanket. Blanket. Dude, this guy's got a, he's missing a nice little profession. A nice little earner as a bank robber.
Not for him, it doesn't. I am
Why are
going
we talking about how long it took him to come? Oh my god. This makes me feel like she was upset by this. Not because of what actually happened, but the surrounding kind of social and romantic context, right? And that this is kind of... She feels upset about it, and she feels like angry at him, right? Why would this be in a further response when he's supposed to give more evidence? We don't need to know how long it'll take to jerk off. Oh, okay, what's this now?
to reenact for you what
Oh wait, sorry, a reenactment.
he did and how he moaned from both incidents. Night 1, what he moaned on loop while jerking himself off was this.
Oh no! What the fuck is going on, bro? What the fuck is going on? What am I watching? What am I watching? What the fuck is going on?
On loop while jerking himself off was this. I have no idea how long I've thought about this.
She's got the veins and everything. She's doing a proper reenactment. She's method acting. She's method acting. Why do we need to know the exact face he was making? Was that the face you looked at? This is pre-nut delusion, okay?
How long I've thought about this.
And this is pre-nut clarity. You look at that bitch like, you? I fucked you? Oh, man. How'd you get in my bed then? How'd you get in my bed then? I don't remember the last 30 minutes, okay? How'd you get in my bed?
That's what he moaned on repeat on night 1. He came all over my buttock.
She said it. She said the line. She said the line. Oh, no. Okay.
He went into the bathroom and stayed there. I yelled at him to bring me a towel. I wiped his cum off of my stomach, threw the towel on the ground, and passed out. The following...
Passed out? Passed out from what? I guess it just means, like, fell asleep. The dog hurt the dog and barked. I thought that was a white woman thing.
He went into the bathroom and stayed there. I yelled at him to bring me a towel. I wiped his cum off of my stomach, threw the towel on the ground, and passed out. The following morning, Daniel and...
I don't need to hear about this. Why am I hearing about this? I mean, if you're not using protection, right?
You got dicked.
Fuck.
Okay, bro, you're getting too big for your boots.
I tipped £5 through Super Chat. In Kuman's defense, there was no indication in the earlier video she was secretly this. She went from medicated Kanye to unmedicated Kanye.
No, listen, I completely forgot about the Queen thing. Yeah, listen, I don't think anybody can even, like, say that, like, oh my god, Queen was, like, totally fucking, you know, so wrong here. Queen was so fucking wrong. How could he have been so stupid? This has taken not just like a, ooh, new evidence has come that's kind of changed the tune and I'm not vindicated. This is basically like a new fucking video, okay? I love this. Oh my god, I love this. Right, what I was gonna say, right, is, yeah, it's fucking awkward, right? It's awkward enough if you're not wearing protection. And then you want to, like, clean yourself up. Or rather, usually because the woman is, like, doesn't want to move. And it's kind of, you know, people say chivalry is dead, but I would say it's gentlemanly to get the cum towel, okay? To get the cum towel, the cum tissues, if you're a bit fancy, you know.
informed me that he
Oh, and to all you lovers out there, a belated Happy Valentine's Day.
Spent the entire night crying and puking.
What, he did?
Entire night. Following morning, Daniel informed me that he spent the entire night crying and puking, and he swore that it would never happen again. And that's part of why I believed that he wouldn't do it again. Because when someone
Yeah, probably because he's like high on edibles. Yeah. Okay.
admits to crying and puking after doing something like that to you, and they promise they're not going to do it again, you kind of think they won't do it again. So that's what I was wearing. After the pool, we went back to the hotel room so we could get...
I forgot, this wasn't an amateur dramatic performance. Yes. Okay. And we're back. Okay. And we're back. Yeah, because he felt guilty for cheating. This has got nothing to do with any kind of sexual assault, right?
Or get my shit. Because not only did I have to, like, change and stuff, but for...
Wait, do we get... Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. I shouldn't have fucking asked that. I'm hoping we get a performance of day 2. Please tell me.
Buttock ceremonies, you need, like, an offering.
I think you offered your buttock last night, love. I think you offered your buttock last night. I mean, he gave you an offering for the buttock ceremony, but you rubbed it off the towel and threw it on the ground.
So we could get my shit. Because not only did I have to, like, change and stuff, but for buttock ceremonies, you need, like, an offering. And I needed to go get my food and stuff that I had there. And then he started pressuring me into the shit that he promised wouldn't happen. And I repeatedly told him, Daniel, we just talked about this. We said we weren't going to do this. We just talked about this over breakfast. You promised me we were just friends. He kept pressuring me. I had somewhere to fucking be. So as per usual, I did not fight back. And I will acknowledge that. He did push me to my knees and shove his dick in my mouth, saying, "Suck my..."
Oh, no. Ooh. Okay. Oh. Okay. To be clear. Okay? I think there can be blurred lines and difficult cases, right, with a lot of this stuff, where a lot of women like kind of like a manhandling, right? I think most of that is probably more appropriate for like a relationship setting, right? Because it's difficult to communicate, you know, boundaries and difficult to negotiate like sexual activities within like a hookup. So I will say, I don't like that, especially if he was being like manhandly and like dominant in like a sexy way, right? It could have been negotiated where he doesn't think he's being like pushy at all. He just thinks he's being like assertive and manly and right. But she feels a certain type of way. But at this point, with this much new information, do we give her the charity? I say no.
And I will acknowledge that. He did push me to my knees and shove his dick in my mouth, saying, "Suck my cock." That...
Why does he have cerebral palsy every time this man's gooning? Every time this man's dick gets, like, somewhat stimulated, he's... Every time.
That time, he also made me lie down on the bed while he laid the money that he took out of the ATM that he promised would be just for being friends on my body. And I will acknowledge I did not fight him off. That he took out of the ATM, saying, "Suck my cock." That time, he also made me lie down on the bed while he laid the money that he took out of the ATM that he promised would be just for being friends on my body. And I will acknowledge I did not fight him off.
What do you mean fight him off? He's fucking laying fucking Benjamins on you. He's not gonna overpower you. He's just like, boom, 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 boom. Fight him off.
But I didn't.
Well, yeah, actually, I said earlier, it's like $1.50, right? It's like pennies. Pink. Right? Never mind.
Repeatedly try to talk him out of it, and whenever he pushed for sex, I did reject that.
Okay.
Oh my god, the shit he...
So you were able to communicate effectively what you did and didn't want. That's nice. That's nice to know. It's nice to know that you're kind of person, okay, who in the middle of a sexual encounter, you can still reassert your boundaries, and you can still say, no, I don't want to do this. What we're doing now and no more, okay? That's genuinely good. And if you asked the first day, and you said about a medical issue, and he's still asking the second day, I would say that might actually be pushy, okay? That might actually be a little bit pushy. But you've known each other for years. Surely you're at this point where you can have that kind of communication, presumably. It seems like he's laying money on your fucking body.
He moaned. The second time when he was jerking
It's back! It's back!
himself off, staring at me like I was a fucking porno magazine.
You are a prostitute. I don't want to be okay. Look, let's be real. Sugar babies, there's more that gets into it, okay? There's more that goes into it. But essentially, you receive remuneration, money, in return for sex. Okay? You engage in prostitution. I'm sorry.
He said this.
What did he say?
On loop until he
I really didn't want to include this. Why did you?
came. Think about this every time. Fuck my own girlfriend.
How can she return to the serious face afterwards? How can she return to the serious face afterwards? How can she return?
Loop until he came. Think about this every time. Fuck my own girlfriend.
And then, scene.
That's what he said. It's really disgusting and really mean.
Now you're crying.
But he said that on loop until he came.
Hold on.
All over my...
She's doing it for me. I was about to zoom in. I check. Ooh. Looking saggy, but dry. Saggy, but dry. That's what I'm gonna say.
my sacred tattoo. So, yeah.
She didn't say it. No, she didn't say it. Fuck.
All over my sacred tattoo. So, yeah. I tried to talk him out of it, but I did not use the word no, and I did not use the word stop. I knew that his flight...
This is like having an awkward sexual encounter, right? It's like, oh, you know, this girl was kind of like pushing for more and more, and I wasn't really comfortable with the positions we were in, you know, but at the end of the day, I never shouted, God, please help, God, please, please, God. I never shouted police. I never shouted, help, someone please help. It's like, nah, you can send it to everything else. Wait, okay, I will say, non-verbal consent. Non-verbal consent.
was the next day, during the day. I knew that I was going to get one more night alone. There was a third day, and everyone's going to be...
There's a third day. There was a third day. Wait, this is the day when he didn't do anything because she had a tattoo, right?
like, hey, why didn't you run away? Where the...
Ableism. Ableism as well. Ableism as well. Hold on.
And everyone's going to be like, hey, why didn't you run away? Where the...
That's not... I haven't even said that. That thought hasn't crossed my mind. But, go on.
fuck was I going to sleep? Where the fuck was I going to stay? We went to...
But even that's not a what? That's not a what? That's not like a defense would be like, listen, that would be incredibly confrontational to like do that. I didn't really feel comfortable to. All my stuff was there. That would like, right? That would feel like a lot, right? Exactly, in Las Vegas. In Las Vegas.
an art exhibit place. It was like something 15, that crazy place. Just went there and hung out. In his reply video to mine, he explicitly said that we had consensual sex.
I mean, she's saying this as if she's got a lot to respond to. His reply video was like, what, 2 seconds? He was like, I deny these, and yeah, I'll be pursuing litigation against her. There we go. That was all he really said. Daniel Greene. This is his thing.
Hello, my name is Daniel Greene.
We already knew that. See, three seconds in, the first thing he says, irrelevant.
This is an important message in response to various false allegations made against me
You
by
got
Naomi
dicked.
King of a
Okay, bro, you're getting too big for your boots.
Nate tipped $5 through Super Chat.
Thank you for the
What
$5.
kind of monster comes all over mini pennies? Also saggy but dry? Deekers don't talk about her beef curtains like that. She has a condition.
Dude, as I read the words saggy but dry, and I was like, oh, beef curtains. He's already got that. You're a fucking demon, dude. You're a fucking demon. Fuck me. Okay.
alleged sexual assault in a campaign launched on YouTube
Okay.
and more. Let me be clear. I had consensual sex with Naomi King. Yes, it was an affair that my then girlfriend and now fiance took several years to move on from. I also have clear and convincing evidence to prove everything was consensual. Myself and my team are now planning to sue Naomi King in a court of law. The communication Naomi King has inaccurately used against me online has greatly damaged me and others to date. I also have many other pieces of evidence which prove my innocence. Look for more communication from me based on truth and fact in the near future. Naomi King took time to launch a campaign against me, and I will need time to communicate my truth as well. Thank you.
So, she explicitly references this in her response back. Would she... Yeah, I received a cease and desist from Daniel Greene. This is absolutely not planned. Also, he's not even provided evidence for that. That's just his claim. Okay. So, just to catch you up, if you weren't aware, that is literally all that he's fucking said on this. That's all he's fucking said on this, okay? It's not like an extensive thing that she has to, like, respond to in depth.
Which is interesting because in his message here, he says,
Why are we going back to these, like, teeny tiny screenshots with no context? You've got to... Please, Naomi. Please, Naomi. This all... You had to make this video because of the bad context. Don't give... Oh, man. I don't agree with that, but I understand. We didn't have sex, but that's not really the point with the line. So you're not wrong, but that's why I don't want to cross that specific line. Again, I understand if you hate me. Okay? So when's this from?
we didn't have sex. So we now officially have on record him saying that we had sex. But I have record here him saying that we didn't have sex.
Can't you have a sugar daddy to, like, buy you a new phone? What the fuck is this? Okay, so this is in vanish mode, okay? Seen messages will disappear once you clear the chat. Let me just get this. So I've got, like, an account of, like, what the fuck's going on. So this looks like it's on fucking Instagram, okay? Okay. Let's have a look at this, then. I'm just going to screen grab these as we go along, okay? Okay, I'm going to screen grab these as I go along. I am going to read them. I'm just grabbing them first, okay? Because this is going to be important. Because I want to make sure they're all in order. Because at this point, you know. Why the different angles as well? Why the different angles? This is awful. You're making my notes look awful. Detective Dickers, at this point, yeah. Wait, what? He's typing there! Wait, he was typing in that last screenshot. So this was taken on the day. Okay. So she's typing this knowing she's gonna, like, screenshot it. Okay.
On April 20th,
I am gonna read them, you little fuck. Okay? Give me 2 seconds. Okay.
sex.
Daniel. Wait, Babka. I've got a job for you. Hop in the live. We're gonna do a little read-through. Babka. By the way, she's an actress. Is that real? Or are you fucking with me?
She always goes for her walks at night. It's why she
What?
wears the yellow jacket so the cars won't see her. They're sure it's her.
Convincing crying, except for the fact that... No tears!
Yeah.
You're amazing. I just want to watch this.
We haven't spoken. What are we doing a read through of?
The DMs, the messages.
Okay. Take a deep breath, okay?
I should have.
I know, it's not fair.
What am I supposed to do?
We're doing face analysis later, okay?
She always goes for her walks at night. It's why she wears the yellow jacket so the cars won't.
Okay. Holy shit. Okay, you're still in there, right? Thank you.
Yeah. Can you stream it to me so I can see it?
Yeah, of course. Of course. Let me share my screen. Okay, here we are. So,
Hold on. Which part am I reading?
you're going to read for the lovely lady, if that's okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I just feel like you can do a woman of colour, better than I can.
Okay.
Oh.
That's enough.
Oh, like, did I cross other lines? Dude, holy shit, did I pressure you?
The issue is that you kept going back and forth. You set it up. Then you said you'd never do it. Then you said you might. Then you said absolutely no. Then you turned up that night and had changed your mind yet again. You did pressure me. But at the same time, I had wanted it to happen before. On one hand, it completely fucks me up whenever you change your mind. But on the other hand, I know it's going to happen.
Hold on. So the first thing she says there is, the issue is, you kept going back and forth, you set it up, then you said you'd never do it, then you said you might, then you said absolutely no. That's the main thing. That's the one thing that she thinks to in that moment to reference and say, oh, okay. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Okay, I promise you, I will never change again. I know you won't believe me now, but it's on me to prove it to you. Am I still invited in July?
Pressuring for something, making me feel like you want it and then immediately regretting it, doesn't feel good. But at least I got paid.
Ouch, but yeah, fair. Do you hate me? I wouldn't blame you. Okay, so the whole trip probably would be... Let's go to the next one.
The whole
Okay.
the whole trip probably would have fucked me up emotionally. But at least I was compensated for it. I know you kept saying you didn't want me to feel like you were just getting it out of your system, but clearly you were.
I don't agree with that, but I understand. We didn't have sex, but that's not really the point with the line, so you're not wrong. But that's why I didn't want to cross that specific line. Again, I understand if you hate me.
I kind of wonder why you even crossed the line, because you didn't commit to it, even in the moment. Seemed like you just tried to end it as fast as possible to get it over with. Like, you weren't even allowing yourself to enjoy it.
Is this what a woman would say to a man who had, pressured her, violated her consent, and then, left her, emotionally scarred? I kind of wonder why you crossed the line, because you didn't even commit to it. Even in the moment. Seems like you just tried to end it as fast as possible, to get it over with. You weren't even allowing yourself to enjoy it. Enjoy what? Enjoy your assault?
Well, that's the craziest part, is she's clearly not upset. He says he didn't want to have sex. He doesn't say it's you couldn't have sex. He says, I did not want to have sex. That was my line. So that's why we didn't have sex.
To be fair,
And she's
I
like,
think you might
yeah,
be saying that
but,
retroactively.
why weren't you happy? We weren't making a lot of eye contact or anything, and it was really hard for me because of that. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? That's just not the response expected here.
I know. Oh my God, okay. Let's go back. Because of the guilt. Because a part of me was doing it because you said you cried last time I left because nothing happened, which is stupid because this made it worse. I made the wrong call both times. What?
What?
What is right?
Okay, wait.
So is that not... Oh my God, wait. So, if a man was saying this, call him a fucking rapist. Let's be fucking real. You cried last time because we didn't do anything sexually. Sexually. You cried because we didn't do anything sexually. If a man communicated that, rapist. And I will say, woman communicating that, okay? That introduces a whole emotionally manipulative element around the act of sex and around consent. Thoughts? Woman thoughts?
From me?
Yes, please.
Or from chat?
From you.
Oh, yeah. I would say she's definitely being manipulative. I think, I've met... I think the reason I even believed her at first was I've met tons of women who have had this thing where it's, the emotions of violation get mixed up with, the actual violation, so all this other stuff comes in. But, that does not mean she would feel used by him not having sex with her and him having sex with her. Meaning, she's upset entirely about the emotional relationship and not about any of the rest of it. She's upset because he's not hers.
Yeah, that's what I got. That's my take as well. Okay, let's go to the next one. Sorry if that's a bad answer, but I just want to give you the truth. I just want to say, I still had a really good time with you.
I did not cry because nothing happened.
Oh, that's what I thought.
My God. I cry because you keep changing your fucking mind. Because you tell me I'm your favorite and then ghost for months at a time. Because you pop out of the woodwork and tell me you have feelings for me and try to pursue something with me, and then you'll say you'll never betray her. I cry because time again and again, all throughout my life, I have always been second choice. And every time you fuck me around, it hits right where it hurts. You've spent so long trying not to hurt Kayla that you just put it all on me. Also, if you were doing it for me, then you should have put in a little more effort in regards to my pleasure. LMAO. It really felt like it was just for you.
Oh my god. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh. Oh. So now she's complaining that not enough was done to her. Oh yeah, you're way too good at acting. If you ever come up if you ever come out with allegations now, you're gonna have people posting this clip around to say, can we really believe her? Can we really believe her? But dude, that's fucking insane. I do believe that she probably did not communicate all of that, okay? When she said she cried because nothing happened, even communicating that is, like, dodgy, right? It evokes, like, an emotional manipulative angle around, like, sex and stuff. But at the same time, to then clarify, it's, like, insane. It's insane. If I were to say that, right, I am a man, to be fair, but if I was really upset that I thought something was going to happen, it seems like change of minds, and it's like an emotional, like, element to, like, you know, obviously, like, sex and relationships and, you know, like, romantics. I would be so careful, and I think anybody should be so careful not to conflate the two. Not to conflate, oh, we didn't fuck, and now I'm crying. And to communicate that it's not about the sex, it's about everything else. Oh, and it seems like she hasn't been careful at all. Oh, obviously.
And what's really interesting is, like, you're right that, like, his consent doesn't really matter here at all, because he didn't have sex with her, and she's trying to say it's this other stuff, but that other stuff only exists because he didn't have sex with her. And then he did have sex with her, but he's not going to have an emotional relationship with her, like a real one. And so it is because of that. So, like, if anything, he's been sort of, like, manipulated into engaging with her in different ways.
Yeah, I mean, that's complete emotional manipulation to try and commit to her. It's fucking insane. It's insane. And she was paid. She was paid. Sorry. Next screenshot. Oh my, she's writing another eight-page manifesto. She's writing another 8-page manifesto.
She's just like me for real.
Shut up. Okay, it really felt like it was just for you. Okay, from here.
Okay. When we were talking by the pool, you asked me what my favorite part of the trip was. I said just hanging out with you, especially by the pool. You said your favorite part was the part we couldn't talk about. So what the fuck is this? Don't you dare try and put any of this on me. I never asked you to cheat. The last night I said I wanted to do more because you said that it had been your favorite part. And then you played it like you didn't want it. Again. It seems like you are only allowed to express any kind of lust. When I finally do it, because you've been doing it, you never like it.
Expressing lust! Expressing lust! Dude! What the fuck is going on?
This is about that time, like the time she made the allegation about?
I don't know! Is this the third night? The last night? I said I wanted to do more because you said that had been your favourite part. What? Okay, so first time, that was at night. It was at midnight. Second time, that was during the day before her tattoo appointment. She was asking him for sex. On the third night, I never asked you to cheat. The last night, I said I wanted to do more because you said that was your favourite part and then you played like you didn't want it. What? Also, this amount of texting. I mean, if you do want to convince a man to be with you, it's not.
Explaining it's a 14-page document. You against a 14-page meticulously written page. It's 14-page meticulous page.
Okay.
It's 14 pages. On page 14, dark fiber, fuck the Loch Ness monster. It's 14 pages long. That's a 14-page fuck. Which is why
this is how you come across women when you fucking.
Ladies, the right man wants all those texts. And you can just send him straight from the notes app everything you've written. Don't worry about it.
Stop trying to destroy
Also-
other people's relationships. Go on.
Also, any man who keeps you in the Instagram DMs, do not have sex with him. He hates you.
To be
He
fair,
hates you.
they did call on Skype, so, you know.
Oh, yeah. She doesn't even have his number. They couldn't even FaceTime.
Again, she types out her fucking, her manifesto, her thesis, her treatise on fucking why she asked him to shag, okay? Oh my god, this is disgusting. She knew these texts existed when she put out this fucking video. There's so much context here that she completely left out intentionally. I'm not surprised he tried to fucking sue her. Holy fuck. Naomi, I promise I wasn't... He's apologizing! Sorry. Naomi, I promise I wasn't trying to put anything on you. I didn't mean it that way at all. I'm so sorry that came out that way. I thought it was what you wanted. That is all. Not that you made me do anything. In no way, shape or form is anything that happened your responsibility. Period. And then he puts a period. I purely and only meant I thought you wanted me to go. And that's it. I did not mean to say I felt guilted into anything, because I didn't. I hope we can call soon to talk this out. Oh, dude. Is that the last one?
On April 20th.
That's the last one. Why would she share these? I don't even
Because she
understand.
knows he's gonna fucking share them. That's why she made this video, and that's why she's sharing them. Because she knows that he's gonna fucking share them. I'm not surprised he fucking
They
sued
make
her.
her
I'm
look
not
so
surprised he
bad.
fucking sued her. When she's these texts exist. These texts exist.
They're bad. They're really bad. Why did she leave those on her phone?
I was leaving the room before to say, listen, this might be she's communicating her emotions, and she might say one thing, and then, like, obviously, you know, it's difficult and it's complicated, and, like, emotions, and, yeah. No, fuck her. She's fucking lied. She's fucking lied.
Like a lot. Also, I put in production chat, I'm gonna head out, but I put in production chat a thumbnail preview. I made her look evil. So
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Oh my god.
28th, he blamed his demons and the voices in his head for his behavior and blocked me. I'm trying to not be.
Okay. She's gonna read them out. I don't need Babka's voice acting. That's fine. Oh my god.
The person the voices in my head tell me I am. A part of that is
Wait, she says, hi, there's a part of me that is still hurt and mad and wants you to suffer. And she's filed a police report and she's mad. Okay, I'm going a little crazy, okay? I'm going a little crazy, but I'm actually shocked by how fucking brazen this is. Hi, there's a part of me that is still hurt and mad and wants you to suffer. But I love you and care about you and I'm worried about you. You're going through a lot right now, and I've been thinking about you. I hope things are okay from there. I'm trying to fix myself. I'm trying to not be the person the voices in my head tell me I am. Apart from that, it's stopping with the lies. The guilt made me suicidal. I almost got put in institution by the first shrink I saw when I got back, like my mom. As a result, I told Kyla everything. What we did, what I said, the money I gave, everything. She deserved to know, and amazingly has stuck with me. But the hurt I saw in her is the biggest regret of my life. She's gonna read it, fuck.
Stopping with the lies. The guilt made me suicidal. I've realized so fucking much since I got back about why I am so fucked up and unhealthy to...
Oh, okay, so she's reading choice segments. Okay, fuck you, I'm reading this. And I realised so fucking much since I got back about why I am so fucked up and unhealthy towards sex and relationships. I mean, to be clear, I think that's probably fair, right? I mean, if he's cheating and then he's spending the rest of the night, edibles, you know, accepted, right? Edibles accepted. He's spending the rest of the night puking and crying. The rest of the night puking and crying. when he's on edibles, which presumably just make you want to go to sleep. He's not had the coffee. Okay. I'm so fucked up and unhealthy towards sex and relationships. There are two people in me, and I want to be the good one. Okay. I'm so sorry I hurt you as well. I don't want to hurt anyone, and my God, you didn't deserve this. But I don't blame trauma or any excuse. I fucked up. I started acting like the voices in my head tell me I am. I can't just say it's because of what happened to me. No excuses. I wouldn't even stop behaving. I wouldn't never stop behaving this way. Okay. If I wasn't finally honest, not only about what happened between us, but how horribly miserable I've been for my adult life. I hope you understand, but we shouldn't talk. I genuinely wish you the best possible future, but we are not good for each other, and what I am responsible for happening is something I will try to fix for years. Oh my fucking God, why is she publishing this? This is him. Why? What is going... This is him basically talking about how he's suicidal, and his fucking, like, sexual issues, and his mental health, and... I don't know where the fuck she gets off fucking posting about this. Like, this is hers to fucking share. This is... I'm losing it. I'm losing it.
Towards sex and relationships. So sorry, deserve. I says of what will be. I'm fixed for years. On May 1st...
We're just gonna skip past that. We're gonna go from the end of April all the way to then May 1st. She's not even gonna give a comment.
I made 2 videos because my whiny ass does this. This is a couple of clips from the video that was sent to her. I didn't want it. I didn't enjoy it.
Okay, so this was sent to her. This was sent to her.
Video that was sent to her. I didn't want it. I didn't enjoy it. I feel absolutely sick to my stomach. We had explicitly decided we were just friends. He changed his mind on the day. He started making out with me before I'd even agreed to do anything. I just want you to know I am truly sorry, and you deserve better. I sent it.
That is fucking disgusting. What the fuck? It's fucking disgusting. Okay, this is worse than I ever could have fucking thought. This is fucking horrible, dude. What the fuck is she doing? What the fuck is going on here? She sent this on their anniversary. She sent this on their fucking anniversary. What the fuck? What the fuck is going on? She said this to his fucking wife. And what the fuck? She's just a scorn lover. She's just a scorn fucking lover. She's sad that he's fucking gone home and she hasn't fucking picked her. Alright? He shagged her. He was so unhappy with the fact that he fucking shagged her that he threw up and was crying about it. Right? And then he leaves. He leaves early. And then he says, we're not good for each other. We shouldn't speak to each other anymore. And then she sends this. 3 days later, she sends this. Fucking despicable, dude. This is fucking despicable. Holy shit.
It to his partner, May 7th. I know she watched that video because that's the one she responded to when she asked.
You make this sound like she sends this apropos of nothing. Just out of the blue. Out of the blue. Huh? This is why the timeline didn't make sense for why she sent this. I was so fucking confused. Even when me and Queeman were talking about it, apparently this got sent while she was in the airport. How long was this fucking trip? Why is she sending this apropos of nothing? The way she said is... I'm gonna go to the first video. I'm gonna go to the second video, sorry. I need to chill out. Holy fuck. I need to chill out. I'm honestly shocked. This is shameless. This is absolutely shameless. Wait, so she sends that video, lying, and where did she show the text message? Oh, here we are. She made it seem like Daniel Greene had told his girlfriend a different story. Yeah. Like, he'd gotten in front of it somehow.
Anyway, I reached out to his girlfriend.
Because?
Because I felt like shit, and I know what it's like to be cheated on, and it fucking sucks.
You already knew that she knew. You already knew that she knew. He told you. He told you. Ooh, she's going through it in timeline, so you knew she already knew. Okay.
She replied and asked me for the truth. She asked me for the truth. I was at the airport when I received that message. I headed home to send her the truth. By the time...
So this little video you recorded before What, that wasn't the truth? That wasn't the truth?
When I got home, she had asked me to leave her alone,
Fair play.
which I completely understood. So I respected that, and I left her alone. A handful of days later, she reached out to me again to call me a vile, despicable human being.
Based. Holy fuck, this Kayla girl. I feel so fucking bad for it. She's honestly, like, the one who's been completely fucked over in this situation. This fucking... Okay. He's saying that he's got, like, issues with the way he thinks about sex, and that's probably true, especially if he's having this kind of reaction after sex. But fuck, dude, she's been so fucked over. This dude's girlfriend. Oh my god, they're still together. That is insane. That's still together. She's been fucked over by him, and then she's had her brain fucked and scrambled by her.
Sent it to his partner May 7th. I know she watched that video because that's the one she responded to when she asked me for the truth. At that same time, I made a video for Daniel because I was...
You made another video. Okay.
in a state of shock, and I was...
What? In a state of shock? How many days later? Okay, state of shock. She seems to go very, very easily into these altered mental states. She needs to lay off the fucking weed. Lay off the fucking weed.
Daniel, because I was in a state of shock.
Did she send that fucking video to break them up? So that later on, she could slither her way back in? That's my fucking read on that. That is despicable. I fucking think so. Okay, let's see the video you sent to Daniel.
And I was very confused.
Also, she references these. Oh, there was a couple of videos linked. in the cease and desist. What are the videos? Who knows? The first link was from when I first reached out. Nothing remains of the first two links, but I clicked them for the mute anyway. You don't want to describe what the contents were? You don't maybe give us a little insight into what the contents were? I looked for them as well, just to double check this earlier.
Confused, and I felt very used and objectified and fetish.
Womp womp! Womp womp! You got paid! You're an object of commerce now! Thank you for your part in keeping our economy rolling. What's that? Oh, it's the engine of industry.
And I felt very used and objectified and fetishized and taken advantage of. And
I'm sorry, if you're selling sex, if you're getting paid in return for sex, somebody's literally laying money out on top of you, you don't get to say, oh, I felt objectified. You got paid. You got paid to do so. Before you ever had sex, you had a discussion about payment. Before you had sex, there was an explicit... I'm fucking crashing out, dude. I'm fucking losing it.
But I was also devastated and in the state of hating myself for letting it happen. Because that's the kind of guilt.
Letting it happen. I used to work at a fucking food shop. A fucking grocery store. It's not that I let it happen. I engaged in a transaction there.
That we live with. Here's a couple clips from his video. I wanted to talk about it in the morning. You pushed for it at night. We'd agreed we were just friends that trip. You changed your fucking mind and didn't give me time to comprehend it.
I mean, you can see this fucking... She's got it all typed up what she's going to say. But apparently she's still getting incredibly emotional over it.
I was on 50 milligrams that night. You were on 10. I was...
Still lying. Literally lying. 50 milligrams. You're on 50 milligrams that night. What happened to... What? 50? What happened to 40? Because it was 420.
Half asleep. You were wide awake. I feel so fucking used. I didn't even want to. May 15th.
You agreed payment. I mean, people make jokes, right? People make jokes about, consent in the 21st century. You have written down. You'd have an explicit agreement. They negotiated payment. They negotiated payment. Not one single tear. No. Still.
My friend sent her a link to that letter. And then that was that.
Even I can fake cry. True. What's this? I mean, show me one screenshot, okay? Show me one screenshot from her video, which is better than this, okay? More convincing than this, okay? We've got the lead up. Oh, he's looking kind of sad. I hope Dickers is okay. What's wrong, Dickers? What's wrong? Oh my god. Oh my god, he shed a tear. Oh my god, he shed a tear. And oh, mate. Oh, Chicky bird, baby, what's wrong? Is everything okay? I'm not doing it again. Fuck. Who hurt him? Who came on his sacred buttock? Who laid Benjamins over his body? Okay.
That was the last of it. Over a month later, June 19th, I posted that video, a conversation about manipulation, consent, and assault. It was about manipulation, consent, and assault. Some people are getting, like, mad about that, like the description's in the title. In that video, one of the things that
Who's getting mad?
Was about manipulation, consent, and assault. Some people are getting, like, mad about that, like the description's in the title. In that video, one of the things that I said was this. I was basically this man's therapist for 3 fucking years. And as I slowly unraveled his story and figured it out and kind of figured out why he does what he does, you know, it was all like a revelation to him, and now he's in therapy, blah, blah, blah. I recently got in contact with somebody he assaulted 7 years ago. And
okay, we're gonna get into this. I tried looking into this, okay? And I'll discuss my findings in a moment, okay? I'll discuss my findings in a second, okay? But just suck the titties, lick the pussy, lick the butthole. There we go. Now, let me talk real quick.
You got dicked. Okay, bro, you're getting too big for your boots.
Dude.
Nate tipped $50 through Super Chat. Don't wanna feel used? Don't shape your holy tattoo like a bullseye. Program your clothes to take themselves off when you walk into a hotel room, and absorb the energy for your force-filled arm from the pennies your friend threw at you.
Listen, while I do not abide, okay? I do not abide the disrespect of culture, nor the misogyny, nor the victim blaming. Hugely appreciate the 50. Holy shit. Thank you so fucking much, mate. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you. Oh my god. Fuck. I hugely appreciate that. Thank you so much. Oh man, what was I had notes on. Oh, the Tumblr thing. The Tumblr thing. I had notes on that. Give me 2 seconds to go and have a look. Okay? Give me 2 seconds to have a look. Okay? So, the original screenshot that was shown, okay? The original screenshot that was shown is here. Okay? Now, if you're wondering who this was posted by, bada bing bada boom. I've got it. Somebody called Venus Verted. This account still exists. This account still exists, alright? But it was last used like 8 months ago, 6 months ago, something like that, right? And never, you know, this has since been, okay, here's his 2 statements. I think some random Tumblr accused me of rape at a time when I literally could not have been in that state. So far as I say, just summer of 2016. I think unless it blows up, I'm going to try my best to leave it buried. So 5 years previously. And then I can categorically say it's false. In 2016, I was in Ireland, living in Ireland from late summer to the end of the year. Before that, I only saw my dad for a couple of weeks out of the year. He was there the whole time because I was visiting him. Okay, so contradictory. Before that, I only saw my dad. Okay. So when you try to go and look up the URL for the actual post, there's nothing here, right? It's been deleted since. And there's nothing that you can really say. It's now been deleted. So, yeah. Can't exactly tell when it was deleted. I tried to go on the Wayback Machine, but this person used to be like doing Tumblr shit every day. So it's like almost impossible to actually track it down. I do want to actually, yeah. Let's read the just to get a flavor, right? Because I think I've been criticized for looking into the minutia of some of these things. Okay, I've been looking into the minutia too much, but okay, let's have a look. So, original allegation, I don't really know. I don't know if this is like reblogged here or there's a new comment here in January 1st of 2021. No fucking clue. But you know, when it was originally posted, no idea. Daniel Greene is a rapist. He raped me in the summer of 2016. He's a YouTuber now with hundreds of thousands of followers. Please do not follow him. He uses social justice issues for his own gain as a white, straight man. Okay, so he raped me. He's now a YouTuber. 100,000 followers. Please do not follow him. He uses social justice. Okay? Okay. So that's in order of importance that this person wants to talk about this. Okay? Despite being a white woman. Okay? He did many things to me without my consent. And then he raped me and left me to leave his father's house bleeding. So she apparently went to his father's house and then left me to leave his father's house bleeding. Okay, I'm not sure. So far as I'm aware, this hasn't been substantiated, although the timelines seem to somewhat match up. Not totally clear, but...
And as she and I have been talking, it has become blatantly clear that none of what I figured out was a revelation. This man has been doing the same things, he has been using the same excuses, he's been manipulating and lying and coercing for almost a decade.
Manipulating and lying and coercing.
If I had been the only person, I would have been like, okay, that was fucked up, you piece of shit, go to...
And here's the thing. Here's the thing that I said during my original coverage when I was watching this video, right? What she says about somebody lying about their intentions and then, you know, leaving, it doesn't leave room for people to honestly and earnestly change their minds, or honestly and earnestly have, like, a difficulty with things, right? It sounds like, from all of the screenshots that we have, there was a difficulty, though. He did have an earnest change of mind. In fact, you yourself acknowledge he was crying and vomiting all night. It seems like he's flip-flopping, and he just, you know, has very limited to no impulse control. Yeah. Yeah, and I believe him when he says that he has, like a sex addiction or some kind of, like, you know, disorder with the way he looks at sex. I completely believe that to be true. I mean, being real, his entire, like, sexual behavior seems incredibly fucking dysfunctional. Yeah, I completely believe him.
Therapy. But it's, you know, discovering that it was all premeditated, and it was all
premeditated.
Planned. And for 3 years, it was just like manipulating and building up to this. And
for 3 years, it was manipulating and building up to this.
He's been doing it for 7 years. It's kind of like... In that video, I said that, you know, I had spoken to someone that had allegedly been assaulted by this...
Whoa, 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 okay. That's not quite true. You said you spoke to somebody else who this had happened to. That's not allegedly. That's saying it did. That's saying it did. What? Is the original... Oh, no. The original video came out ages ago. That original video came out ages ago.
Hey, guys. It is 8 in the morning, and I touched up...
Why is this still up?
My roots yesterday.
Let's just go years. What, is this not in the transcript? Okay. This man never said anything unless he was on a video call or in person. It seems like he's saying a shit ton in message. Nothing he said was incriminating. Okay. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back.
It was so clear that he knew exactly what to say. Nothing he said was incriminating. Everything was like a...
Well, let's go a little bit further back. Telling his story, revelation to him, therapy. Okay. Let's see if we're talking about allegedly. Okay? See if we're talking about allegedly here.
I recently got in contact with somebody he assaulted 7 years ago. And as she and I have been talking, it has become blatantly clear that none of what I figured out was a revelation. This man has been doing the same.
This man, because getting sucked into the misandry. To be fair, I'd say this woman. This woman is a lying bitch. I'd say that, right? I'd say he's like a sexually dysfunctional cunt. Sexually dysfunctional bastard. Sexually dysfunctional freak. You know, I'd follow that rabbit hole down. There's just not many good words for men, other than like bastard, you know? Or prick, you know?
This person that I never named. And talking to her was horrific.
This person I never named. You showed her Tumblr post. Literally, I couldn't find the original one, right? I searched it in, and it's like 20 other Tumblrs have reblogged this, and her user account is right there. This isn't doxing, right? Apparently this was a drama a few years ago. Okay, never mind.
Talking to her was horrific. Talking to her made me see a lot of things very clearly.
This is different, because apparently the only thing that you realized is that he'd been doing this for a long time.
8 days later, I received the most aggressive cease and desist by this person that I never named. And talking to her was horrific. Talking to her made me see a lot of things very clearly.
What
8
things?
days later, I received...
What things? Naomi, what did you find out? What did you learn? Tell us, please. And she's what? Not going to share any of those conversations? She's not going to share any of those conversations? To be clear, you know, she knew, right? She only got in contact with this person. This has been consistent throughout. She only got in contact with this person, you know, after she came back from Vegas, okay? After she came back from Vegas.
The most aggressive cease and desist with many errors over...
Many errors. I've gone through this, alright? Because I've tried to look at it. And from what I can see, not really any errors. There's like, they just give a plethora of... Okay, I'm going to leave it play.
Over the video that never identified who it was about.
You retard.
I replied that day because they gave me a 24-hour response period, which was not enough time for me to get my own lawyer. So I gave his lawyer hella sass, which I probably shouldn't have, but... So, the two videos that were made May 1st, that were sent May 7th.
She's not... Oh, she didn't show that last time. Last time she showed that email, it looked like this. It looked like this. Now...
That were made May 1st, that were sent May 7th. Those were the other videos referenced.
Hold on, go back.
Hella sass.
Oh, okay. Hi, Greene. Thanks for reaching out. It's perfect timing. Oh my god, okay. So, in her redacted email, hi, Greene. For the last video, it was a general discussion. I talked about mental health and trauma and PTSD on my pages. I go to Vegas often to get tattooed. He knows that. If he thinks that video is about him, it just says something about how he views his own behaviour. Let me know if there's anything else to do with you. Please. P.S. Can you explain to me how he's a medical professional? Okay. So, she left out a shit ton of stuff that was literally the only reason, it seems, why that got left out was because she was being a fucking shithead. She was being extremely, as we gays say, cunty. She was giving cunt, okay? Hi, Greene. Thanks for reaching out. It's perfect timing. I was going to take down the videos for him and his girlfriend the other day. That being said, I want you to know that they were unlisted, meaning the only people that ever saw them were them. I've also removed the letter, but he was read that letter many months ago. For the last video, it was not about him. So she redacts that. And she doesn't talk about the other videos. She intentionally doesn't talk about the other videos. Oh, okay. I've also removed the letter. He's read that letter many months ago. For the last video, it was not about him. Trauma and PTSD on my pages. And I have even written books about it. My personal example was from an incident with someone else after my experience with him. Oh. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, so literally lying to a lawyer is never a good idea. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Fuck me. Oh. Ever go to Vegas often to get tattooed? Yeah, none of that's redacted. Jesus Christ.
Which I probably shouldn't have, but... So, the 2 videos that were made May 1st, that were sent May 7th, those were the...
Every DM that we do not have full context for now, I'm going to assume, is much like this, where you erase all the evidence or all the lines that don't personally serve you. That's what I'm going to assume from now on. And I think somewhat fairly. Somewhat fairly. So the JFK message, she better talk about the JFK message. She deserved to know. My god, you didn't deserve this. I fucked up. I started acting like the voices in my head tell me I am. What's that in reference to? We do not know. We do not know. Oh my god, this was the JFK message. I've just realised. Okay. 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 Oh fuck, also, the JFK message, I've just realised, if you weren't watching when I initially covered it, I was basically saying that, you know, it was, the message was just about, you know, who actually killed JFK. There we go.
Other videos...
So they're... Oh, okay.
...referenced in the cease and desist. Because a lot of people are like, what the fuck, it says videos. So the first link led to those 2 videos. The second link led to the 8-page letter. And the third link led to a conversation about manipulation, consent, and assault. I knew that coming forward would potentially ruin me.
Coming forward! Coming forward! From what I hear, you didn't fucking come at all. Up, down, backwards, or forward.
Get me sued. He didn't really mention the second allegation in his little monotonous read. He's still trying to sweep that one under the rug.
His little monotonous read. I mean, it's just like...
Hello.
I deny everything. I mean, apparently he's already addressed it, so...
So he is going to focus all of his energy on trying to ruin me as much as he can on his way out.
On his way out. On his way out. Who must go? Who must go? Who must go? His way out. His way out. Fuck this woman, dude. Holy fuck. Holy fuck.
And he's going to be able to. I will acknowledge that I did not fight him off. And I did continue to hang out with him afterwards, because I was in a state of shock. And I fawn, which I hate. I feel like I had to say something. Genuinely, I don't want anyone else getting hurt. And I am willing to be publicly crucified for it. He can afford the best lawyers.
Oh, get off your fucking cross.
Somebody informed me he hired...
Get off your fucking cross. Fuck you. You smug little cunt. Fuck you. Holy shit. Holy shit. Fuck. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
A global crisis PR manager. Like, I'm gonna end up bankrupt, I'm telling you right now.
Hopefully. Oh my god. What a wild ride. What a wild ride. What a disgusting cunt. God, I don't even feel slightly fucking bad for anymore. In my first look through, I was like, to be fair, this seems like this is genuinely like upsetting for her. I'm just questioning whether or not this was consent. Or, sorry, whether or not this was assault. And like talking around that. I never could have fucking predicted this. My read was totally off. My read was totally fucking off, right? On the spectrum. On the spectrum of fucking, you know, okay. Let's take a moment to talk about the spectrum, okay? This is the spectrum. Okay, this is the spectrum. Let's lay it out, okay? I thought, you know, don't think she's a rape victim, you know? Don't think she's a fucking demon, you know? I think she's probably about there. Something happened. I didn't think he was very mindful of consent, right? I didn't think he was very mindful of consent. There wasn't a lot of sexual communication. I used the words sexual communication when talking about this. I didn't think there was good sexual communication, but do I think it was egregious? No,
You got
I think it was
dipped.
bad communication.
Okay, bro, you're getting too big
Thank
for
you
your
for the
boots.
5.
Sliggins tipped $5 through Super Chat. Leave a like, folks. Shill Mr. D.
That's an excellent point. Mr. D will shill you now. So, listen, guys, if you're watching, okay, and you haven't left a like on the stream, why not? Okay? Takes 2 seconds. Just move your finger, move your cursor, okay? And it means a big, big difference to me and the stream, okay? So I appreciate it. If you want to take it one step further, however, you can send a super chat, you can send a super sticker. Anything over $3 gets read out in TTS. And if you send a super sticker, I'll read out. I'll do it myself, okay? And then your name gets, like, shown there, just like Sliggins's. There we are. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very, very much. Okay. So I thought she was here, right? I think Queeman probably thought she was there, right? Turns out, there was a secret category that neither of us realized existed, okay? There's a victim, there's a demon, and then there's a rape hag, okay? And she was off the spectrum. Nobody could have predicted this. She was off the spectrum. Here she is. This is where I'm putting her now. This is where she is now. Hag. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude. I need a palate cleanser. I need one quick. But we're going to look into something else, okay? Because I found this morning, okay? I found this morning while looking into stuff. I hadn't seen it before, okay? But Livestream Sunday. Last one for a while, I think. It doesn't show what's discussed. But I have had a look at it already. A little bit.
And when I see second guess my everything. When I see you,
You got dicked. Okay, bro, you're getting too big for your boots.
Nate tipped $5 through Super Chat. Telltale signs the subject is a hag is the saggy dry beef curtains. When you run into one of these hoe with jerky.
What the fuck? When you run into one of these hoe with jerky. Fuck me, dude. Holy shit. Oh. Look at her. She's grooving. Move her a bit off.
And when I see you,
You know what? Just gonna let it go. Not even gonna.
When I see you,
Fuck me, dude. This was the live stream she did the day before she released the video.
Gonna be okay. Whew. Just finished a Zeke again. Yay! Again? How many times have you read it? Have you listened to the most recent chapter? I had to do accents.
She had to do accents. I wonder what kind of voice acting role would this woman be hired for? Just a question. Just wondering.
Like all the other boys is the funniest and most Naomi thing I've ever seen. Yeah. Bailey, come here. Where are you? Where are you going? Okay, come here.
Okay.
In the toilet.
Well, I was just wondering what kind of role she was getting hired for. You don't have to show us your acting chops now, Naomi. You don't have to show us your acting chops now. You're off the clock. It's okay.
In the toilet.
For fuck's sake.
I almost made, well, I was going to say made myself, but that is not true. The other day, my car was not doing very well on the road because it was
because there was a woman driving it. Okay. Let's go a little bit forward. She's clearly fucking stoned.
Nope, I think that was you. Oh, right. Yes, it was me that was sick. It's fine.
I'm skimming through this, okay?
But
I'm
I don't
skimming
know.
through
I guess
this.
I just never need to.
I'm putting her on 2 times speed.
Whenever...
The weed is just corrupting her mind, clearly.
You know what it is?
What is
I
it?
take a lot of shits. So, like, anything that needs to come out is coming out. Back when I ate meat, I take a shit like every 3 days. Now that I'm vegan, I take like 3 shits a day. It's wonderful. You wake up first thing in the morning, you just let out the previous day.
Maybe. Okay, here's a theory. Because infinite charity, okay? I just want to give her as much charity as possible. These situations are tough, you know? They're tough to talk about. They're tough, you know. What if she's got worms? What if she's got worms, and this is the reason why she's acting so erratically now? She's turned vegan. That doesn't make you shit 3 times a day. Worms? That'll do it.
Fucking fat.
I mean, you know, if you've got worms, you know, you might act in all sorts of ways, you know? They can make you kind of crazy, you know? They can...
Hello. My name is Naomi King. And this is an important announcement. And how he...
This is your mind on worms, okay? This is your mind on worms.
From both incidents. Night 1, what he...
She's trying to get the worms out, guys. She needs this, okay? Awful tummy upset. Oh, I can feel them wriggling about in there. Like, oh, I need to find a toilet. Oh, man. And then as soon as you do, it's...
That's what he moaned on repeat on night 1. He came all over my buttock.
Okay.
Dump. Such a good start to the day. Literally every day, every morning. It's wonderful.
Every day, every morning. To be fair, this is me every morning. Yeah, bad play.
The 2 farts that you... The 2? Only 2? People are counting? I hope that still continues. It sounded healthy. You're, like, really leaning on the farts there. Carly. My bad. I'm sorry. I know. I've been spending a lot of Sundays with my parents recently. No, that's good. So I'm not able to tune in as often. Bring them with.
The 2 farts that you posted was a special talent right there. Does she post farts? Is there a link on her channel that I've missed? I tried to do, like, you know, not huge amounts of research, because, like, I didn't get home until, like, relatively recently. Oh, I'm opening up some second monitor. Whoops. Does she do farts? Is that her thing? It was there the whole time. I just refused to look. When somebody has this many professions, alright? This many talents, it just means they come from wealth and they're a hippie, spiritualist, like, retard, okay? She's got music. She's on Spotify. Okay. We're going over that in a little bit.
Sometimes I can be family friendly. Are they perfect S-shaped? No. It's entirely depending on what I ate. Yeah, bro needs to chill out about the farts. Yep. Hey, Naomi. Hi, Seth. Welcome. Oh. Do you have anything else to say, Ted?
Okay.
I can't forget. I've heard this before. Well, I'm sorry I don't care about...
I'm missing a trick with streaming. I'm missing a trick. Apparently, this is the kind of content that gets, like, money laid all over your body. Okay? To be fair, Nate was very fucking gracious earlier. Very fucking gracious earlier. But Benjamins all over my body. I'm listening. I'm learning. Okay?
All your delusions, it's separated place of vacant days and every breath you take is poison. What if I
What's she doing to that dog?
can't take that life, the swirl of hazy bay?
Album
It's choice
drop.
and mask after mask, all the rise of the light and all the smiles I red.
Leave the dog alone, Naomi.
Mask.
Pick on someone your own size. Come on.
Help ground me.
The dog is frozen right there. You know? It's having the fawn reaction. Poor dog. And all she can worry about is how she's got the dog hairs in her nose. Even her dog is like, it reminds her of him. Quirked up white boy.
You got dicked. Okay, bro, you're getting too big for your boots.
Alchemist1330 tipped $4.99 through Super Chat. I thought he first video felt poorly acted, especially the ending gun cut 4-minute breakdown. Now I no longer feel that bad thinking that.
Yeah, I get the same vibes. I get the same vibes. Look, I unironically looked back at the reaction to her, I guess, second video, and thought like, oh man, you know, like maybe this is more serious, maybe this isn't so clear cut. I mean, I kind of, you know, I was trying to have a joke with it. Maybe I feel a little bad now actually for making all those jokes about, you know, doing the eye check with her. Not a sliver of guilt now. Not a sliver of guilt. I should have gone harder. In fact, I should have gone harder. Oh.
That is the downside of petting Teddy. The fur. Oh, Teddy. This black shirt isn't black anymore. So, can you hear him panting?
If you've ever wanted to know, if you've ever wanted to be immortal, if you've ever wanted to know, if you've ever wanted to be
Oh my god. We're going forward. Wait, is this literally what her stream content is? Okay.
That's not senior, that's adult.
She talks about it somewhere, I know she does.
Oh,
Is it at the end?
I'm anxious. My tummy is in knots.
She's anxious.
Curating
Here we
happiness.
are.
Yeah, 2023, some shit happened. Big time trauma. But all throughout the summer, it was one of my friends' last summer in Vancouver. So every week we went to the lake. Every week, just to make the most of it. Curated happiness. And the trauma followed me there. But now, when I look back, I remember when I came to the lake.
You got to make me
Also, hold on. I know we're all enjoying this singing, but I've just been sent another video that Naomi has made a music video for. You know, Naomi, the woman who felt objectified, fetishized. Anyway, 20k views. 20k views. She's raking it in. She's raking it in. I can't imagine why she'd want to start public controversy. No clue. Wait, is this wouldn't be TOS.
I see you so clearly, and
Whoa.
I've met you.
Whoa.
I've met you in many.
The camera keeps on panning. Okay. I'm not going to watch that, but I appreciate you sending it in, okay? I appreciate you sending it. Oh my god. Holy shit. I'm assuming it's got 20k views, and so it's probably not against TOS, but yeah, I'm gonna be careful.
Push that way, curate happiness, baby.
Glad she's having fun.
So way down you go.
Oh, look at her. That's the face you make. That's the face you make when a guy fucks you, but he's just going down the checklist, you know? Sucking tits, licking pussy, licking asshole. Feels like it's kind of all about you. Kind of feels like it's all about you right now, buddy. Okay? Not impressed.
When he comes out,
Okay. Fuck.
they just can't
I know you talk here.
please don't care about you, so go on.
Maybe it's right at the end then. That's him. That's how he was on that fateful night of the hotel incident. Cleaning her battock. Daniel was in with the tissues looking.
Okay. God, that brought me back. Those two songs will always.
Who's this for? No fucking clue. No fucking clue. She's
I
rocking
feel
out.
like those are two Naomi King greatest hits. That took me a long time. It took me a long time to find those words down. An hour earlier.
Leave off
So
the
that
weird,
people in
love.
the UK didn't have to stay up too late. But it's still very late, and I understand.
Okay, I think she talks about the end.
Yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in tonight. I don't know when I'll be back doing this. I would like to, but I'm not sure how some things are going to go this week.
Oh,
So we'll see.
what's going to happen this week?
UK gang! Jay's still awake. You know, I don't know, maybe I'll stream on Sunday. Who knows? I highly doubt it. We'll see.
Maybe you should.
Have a good night,
Maybe
everybody.
you should.
I love you all. Thank you for tuning in.
I love you too.
And, yeah.
Night. Okay, and that's that over. Why is the fucking fart fetishist part of her chat? And unbanned. Yeah, that's a good point. I'm not really I'm not really sure exactly what the fart fetish bit of her... Huh? Okay, we're going past that. We're going past that. Going past that. I wonder why. I wonder why she could be going after this... I wonder why she could be going into this. You know? It's got such public risk to her. Such public risk to her, you know? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. I'm confounded as well. I'm confounded as well. Oh my fucking god. Last Q&A of my 20s. I wanna have a look at that. Let's have a look.
It's not like there's much to see here. This is just straw in the background. I should move one of my bird.
We have now moved from the serious discussion of allegations into the A-logging, okay? Let's go.
To the background right here.
First and foremost, though, I've just been sent this, but it's on Twitter, so I want to open it up on another page. It's gone. It's just gone. Okay?
Just for a little pop of color. Or I should sit with that in the background. Some greens. Oh, yeah, that's all. Look at that. That's cute. I mean, the sun is setting. I mean, the shadows are kind of... That is just very intense right there. It's very hot in that spot, too. Oh, for fuck's sake. I guess I can put a towel there. Hot. That's better.
Did she just dab? I don't want to do this, okay? I don't want to do this. Because anybody, when it's just, you know, somebody's paused on you, it doesn't... It never looks good, but what is this? What is it with this woman making faces?
That's better.
The energy. We should have known.
That's better.
We should have known. The English accent. I don't make faces. I have a face. I have a face, and I'm very expressive, okay? That's not just, like, making faces apropos of nothing. She's just...
Look, we're outside. What a nice little change. Look at these plants growing up the side of my house. They're cute. Okay, it is 6:36. Okay, how about an intro? How about a fucking intro, mate? Get your fucking shit together.
For everyone who calls me a theatre kid, okay? I can be a little cringe sometimes, okay? A little bit cringe, a little bit kind of like, you know, a little bit too much. I could be so much fucking worse. I could be so much fucking worse. You know I could. I could be on that Daniel Greene shit. Okay, so, hey guys, and welcome to the last Q&A of my 20s. I'm turning 30, and yeah, I'm excited. I am Jenny. I don't think you're cringe, just gay. Thank you, Medan. Thank you, Medan. Thank you.
Finally excited. I am entering a new era of my life. And it is one of calm, and peace, and tranquility. So yes, normally I do a Q&A every year, and I didn't, because the bitch was going through some shit. But yeah, let's just get to it. I'm just gonna get to it.
Just get to it.
Can you please do an updated breast reduction video? No, because they're...
Huh?
Get to it. Okay, can you please do an updated breast reduction video? No, because they're fully healed, and at this point it's not educational, and YouTube will just flag it and take it down in my...
What? Second monitor we go. To the second monitor we go.
Entire channel will be taken down because I've already gotten so many warnings. So no, they're just boobs now. They're just boobs. If you could sit down with young Naomi from your early YouTube days with your multicolored hair, angsty lyrics, and dreams of fame, what would you say to them? I'm trying...
Give up. Quit. Give up. Don't take another step. Don't... Just move along. Move on with your life. It's not going to go the way you think it is. It's not going to go the way you think it will.
Because here's the thing, there is so much I would say, but at the same time, I wouldn't want to ruin the plot line, but at the same time, there's so much I could save myself from. See, this is the thing, when you go down that rabbit hole of like, okay, what would I tell this person? Like, are they going to remember? Is this like I'm meeting them for a moment and I say things and then they don't remember any? Or like, is this going to change the course of history? See, that's where my mind goes when you ask me questions like this. I would say, you see, I want to say it's okay to slow down, but at the same time, I'm happy that I didn't slow down. I keep saying that I've entered a new era, and I kind of made a post about this last year when I had the epiphany. I left home 10 years ago.
Oh my god. This woman might be a content goldmine. This woman might be a content goldmine. Vlog, breast reduction day, sexual trauma, PTSD and my breast reduction. Breast reduction vlog number 1, getting the call and freaking out. There was never a breast reduction vlog number 2. Never ever. And she's still getting asked about her fucking tits. 3 years later.
To pursue a career.
So yeah, that's a good point. Breast reduction surgery. And she's a sugar baby. She's leaving money on the fucking table. She's leaving money on the fucking table.
In music, art, novels, and acting. And while I thought that was going to look one way, and I thought that was what I wanted,
Hold on, sorry, we just missed her talking about how she's a complete and utter failure. Pardon me.
you see, I want to say it's okay to slow down, but at the same time, I'm happy that I didn't slow down. I keep saying that I've entered a new era, and I kind of...
Slow down. Slow down. Where have you gone? You wanted to slow down. You wanted to get to averaging, well, I guess for your art, right? For your books, averaging, 200 views. And then when you get your tits out, averaging, 10k views. Okay. Wanted to get to that high end point. A little bit slower. Do a little bit slower.
I made a post about this last year when I had the epiphany. I left home 10 years ago to pursue a career in music, art, novels, and acting.
She's got 130k. Why? Why has she got 130k? Because she's been posting videos for, over a decade at this point, 16 years. And also, because she's a woman and she gets her tits out, okay? She talks about her breasts. People will subscribe because they'll think she'll talk about her breasts more. And then she doesn't. Here we go. She's been posting for 16 years. 16 years.
And while I thought that was going to look one way, and I thought that was what I wanted, in chasing that, I ended up with the life I needed, if that makes sense. When I was younger and I said...
What do you mean, no, sweetie? No, sweetie? What do you mean, no, sweetie? Her biggest video was 12 years ago, 11 years ago, 11 years ago, 11 years ago, 12 years ago, 10 years ago, 9 years ago. I mean, in her channel history, the only times she has cracked above 250,000 is when she's dyed her hair, she's made false rape accusations, and that one time she made vegan banana blueberry pancakes. Hate on the content, don't hate on the size. What size? What size? She's been doing this for over a decade. She's had a few viral videos. And now she gets 200 views on her art that she actually wants to do. And then 10,000 when she gets her tits out. And she's got a six-figure subscriber.
That I wanted to.
Exactly, I'm allowed to punch up. Even her shitty audiobooks get more views than me. Okay.
The adult figures in my life were basically like, oh, you're gonna be a famous musician. And so based off that, I kind of assumed that was my only option, okay, if I want to do music.
Right, so every adult in your life said you could have been a hated musician, a successful musician. Okay.
Novels and acting. And while I thought that was going to look one way, and I thought that was what I wanted, in chasing that, I ended up with the life I needed, if that makes sense. When I was younger and I said that I wanted to do music,
You failed. You failed. Just, it's okay. It's okay.
You got dicked. Okay, bro, you're getting too big for your boots.
Nate tipped $5 through Super Chat. Bro, she had a fan literally glue money to her. She's doing alright.
If you're talking about Daniel, using his own glue, nice. If you're talking about something else, send me the video.
The adult figures in my life were basically like, oh,
Thank you for
you're
the
gonna be a famous
$5
musician. And so based off that, I kind of assumed that was my only option. Okay, if I want to do music, I have to be a famous musician, so I guess that's my goal. Because no one believed I could have the life that I have. The life that I have now, which is one where I just kind of wake up and do whatever I want, and somehow I pay.
Just usually having sex with men for money. Nobody could have imagined. Nobody could have ever imagined the things I'm able to do. Last week. Oh, so cute. I sucked off this 70-year-old man, okay? I sucked him so hard. He came and then had a heart attack and then died. Oh, man. Kind of sad, really. But, I got paid, before it, so,
Pay the bills. It is a somehow, but I still do it. I get to wake up and do what I feel like doing, and I get by. And this is a life that nobody thought I could have.
Do you get to do what you feel like doing? Or do you get to do who you're paid to do? Men are disgusting. Fuck you.
My bio daddy used to cause a lot of my problems. He used to...
Your what? Your bio daddy?
And this is a life that nobody thought I could have. My bio daddy used to cause a lot of my...
Your biological father, I think. Your biological father.
Problems. He used to taunt me with this life. Because when I would say things like, yeah, I'm going to be a musician because I thought I was going to be on stage. I have stage fright. Anyway, when I would say that I was going to be...
I'm sure that's the reason that you never made it. I'm sure that's the reason.
Musician, he would mock me and be like, oh, are you just going to make your bedroom records the rest of your life? Because he knew that I was just going to stay in my room making my music. But people didn't realize that you could actually kind of do that because times are changing. I don't need to leave my house to make music.
Do you not? To be... Really? Let's have a look. Popular... Okay, 4, 8, 12, 16... I mean, there's a cover. 20... oh, here we are, 12 years ago. This is the most popular song.
Hey guys, this is a video of me doing the vocal recordings for the song Feed Me Acid, which, if you guys are following my Facebook fan page, then you will have heard about this song.
My Facebook fan page. Babka. She's been doing this so long, she used to have a Facebook fan page. Consistently. For over 16 years. Facebook fan page.
Anyway.
135k. Pretty bad. Pretty shocking, to be honest.
Okay. Yeah, it's 60 cents if you want to download it. Link below. It's on the...
Oh. She can't even muster the courage. She can't even muster the courage to put it on for $1 because she knows it won't sell. Oh. And it's through Bandcamp. It's not even on Apple Music. Oh my god. now it's got bumped up, okay. Now it's got bumped up. Okay. How many people actually downloaded it? I guess you can't see. Whoa.
Album Raise What's Left on of the Flag for me. $7 for the entire album if you want it. 13 tracks. Where's my brain going?
I'm clicking off. I thought I was going to hear a nice song. You've lost me.
I really don't know. Without further ado, here is Feed Me Acid, and I hope you guys like it. You break me down to pieces.
Okay, that's enough of that.
I can make it alone in my bedroom. But yeah, that didn't answer the question. I tell them it's gonna be okay. See, it's such a complicated question because there's so many years of trauma. And that's the only place my mind goes. I feel like if you ask that question to someone that's been through some serious shit, because, what's the answer?
Including having their sacred battock cummed on, by the way. My eardrums is broken into pieces. Oh.
Go to the doctor and tell them you have hypogonadism. That would be nice. Maybe that's what I do. Okay, if I hung out with my younger self, I would just be like, hey, these are your medical issues. Go get the medication you need so you don't have to wait a decade. That's...
Huh. Now, I know in men, I'm pretty sure that just means you've got tiny balls. Okay, let's have a look. Hypergonadism in females. Okay. What are the effects? What are the side effects? What? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. We found it. We found the source. Thin skin. Yeah. Ooh. Oh. Okay, I'm getting off this. I actually feel bad now.
That's what I would do. There you go. Long answer short. Don't forget about the mental stuff. If we fix the physical problems, half of my PTSD wouldn't be here. So let's go with...
Half? How much have you got? How much can you possibly have?
That one. But at the same time, that would kind of change things. Anyway, no question, but a massive thank you. Because of your book, Advice When You Feel Like Shit, I found out that maybe I'm autistic. Because you told us about it, I got curious, and after reading about it, found myself. Today was my first appointment for an official diagnosis.
She's autistic as well.
That's what I would do. There you go. Long answer short. Don't forget about the mental stuff. If we fix the physical problems, half of my PTSD wouldn't be here. So let's go with that one. But
what would you tell your younger self? It's like, you've got it, okay? You can believe in yourself. It's all going to be okay. No matter how you feel now, just trust in your gut. Go to the doctor and tell them about your hypogonadism so your pussy lips aren't as dry. That's what I would say. Okay. At the same time, that would kind of change things. Anyway, no question, but a massive thank you. Because of your book, Advice When You Feel Like Shit, I found out that maybe I'm autistic. Because you told us about it, I got curious, and after reading about it, found myself. Today was my first appointment for an official diagnosis. It took so long because I was not sure whether to make an appointment. And when I was sure, the waiting list was more than 5 years. Oh, 1.5 years. Oh, okay. My phone is broken, so I've got these lines, so sometimes I can't actually read what's going on, and I have to, zoom out and, Holy shit.
1.5.
This is the same... I don't know if you noticed that detail. I don't know if you noticed this detail real quick, okay? This is the exact same phone that she took the screenshots of those messages on. I haven't got it, but... And it's just got progressively more fucked. Suck some more dick. I don't know what to tell you. It's not, come on, 2 years later, same phone, and now it's more fucked. Suck some dick.
So sometimes I can't actually read what's going on, and I have to
Get your money up, not your cunny up.
like zoom out and like, anyway. 1.5 years. Thank you for sharing it about yourself so I could find myself. Being gifted and ADHD will also be checked. Also, I'm so happy that you're happy now. I'm following you since the sunset here on YouTube.
ADHD will also be checked. And she's got PTSD.
But it makes me really happy to see you evolve, learn, grow, and now thrive. I want to say the name correctly. Mareike? 32 years, Germany. Thank you. I will be honest, I saw this comment on the first day and I cried. Because...
Did you though? Did you though?
Words of affirmation. Also, I don't know, I live with this guilt. I know why. I think I talk about this in Advice for You Feel Like Shit. Honestly, it's been so long since I've touched that book.
Oh, she's referencing the books that she's written, but nobody's read. Oh, Naomi.
The narrative from my childhood that I'm a terrible person follows me everywhere I go. And even though I know...
That's a true narrative. That's not a narrative. That's true. That's true. There's no narratives here. There's no spin. There's no...
I'm a good person, and people tell me that I am. There's a part of me that's still just fully convinced that I'm horrible. So when people send me comments like that, it really helps. It's funny, you know? Childhood. The way people paint you as a child.
You're 30. You're 30. Somebody sends you a message essentially saying, oh, it's cool that you talked about, you know, your autism. I got checked out, and yeah, I've got like a diagnosis in a little bit. I'm going to get ADHD sorted out as well. You know, the narrative of my entire childhood was that I'm a bad person. Okay. All right. Okay. You know I'm a good person. When I'm sucking Charleston and Gregory's cocks, they call me a good girl. I know I'm a good person.
Child.
I need to stop.
Really kind of... Shit just follows you everywhere you go. Also, the book Advice for When You Feel Like Shit was kind of weaponized and used against me. So I now kind of have trauma surrounding it. Oh, thank you. I really needed to hear that.
Wait, a what? Trauma around what?
Weaponized and used against me. So I now kind of have trauma surrounding it.
What was that?
It's funny, you know? Childhood.
Mm-hmm.
The way people paint you as a child really kind of... Shit just follows you everywhere you go. Also, the book Advice for When You Feel Like Shit was kind of weaponized and used against me. So I now kind of have trauma surrounding it.
Was weaponized and used against you? Your book was weaponized and used against you. Huh?
Oh, thank you. I really needed to hear that.
Nobody's read your book club, bro. Nobody's read your book club, bro. Okay?
I got it. I'm not ashamed of crying. Y'all know that. I'm okay with crying. I do it every day, man. Actually, that's not true. The last couple days I haven't. Let's just say one of the terrible, terrible things that happened over the last, however long, got kind of resolved.
Oh, 2023. One of the really terrible things that happened got resolved.
And I ended up getting some serious closure I never thought I would get. And the person that hurt me kind of fucked up, and they tried to come after me and it backfired. Anyway, so I feel...
What's that in reference to? Thank you, Dickers. It's because of you that I went to the doctors to have my retardation examined and got a diagnosis. You know, Sam, I really appreciate that, okay? I really appreciate that message. It's my entire life, my entire life I've been made to feel small and insignificant and impotent, especially my cock and my balls. But it's made me realise that even despite my pathetic peen, I can still have an effect on people. I've got a lot of trauma surrounding my pin of a penis. So I appreciate that. I appreciate that message.
Good. You know my question. I need your videos. Help. I will be posting. I'm sorry. Do you miss wild-colored hair? I don't. Because when I was blonde before, logically speaking, your hair's already blonde. Just dye it. It's not bad for you. People would love it. It would look cute. But every time I looked in the mirror, I was just like, no. Honestly, the hair used to be as much color that was on me. Whereas now, I mean, have you seen my tattoos? Have you seen my tattoos?
This was the view that Daniel Greene had. Oh my fucking god, dude. Oh my fucking god, dude.
I'm pretty fucking colorful, you guys. I know, right, man?
Sometimes conservatives... Let's move on.
Anything you thought...
Sometimes conservatives will talk about, people who, make having tattoos, the only thing about them, right? That's the only thing that like makes them like an individual, you know. And I always thought that was like a really weird comment. Like that doesn't exist. That's just like a stereotype that you're like making up because that's no that okay. Maybe that does exist. Okay.
You'd achieve / have by 30 that now you're close you realize is completely unnecessary. Fame. When I was younger.
You had what?
I mean, have you seen my tattoos?
Oh, I'm not watching this again.
Anything you thought you'd achieve / have by 30 that now you're close you realize is completely unnecessary.
She's close. She's close, guys. Any day now. Any day now. She wanted fame, but she got infamy. The monkey's paw curls.
Fame.
Oh.
When I was younger, I legit said, if I don't get famous, I'm gonna kill myself. Because, you know, I guess that's how I thought I would prove myself.
My god, dude. When I was younger, I said, if I don't get famous, I'm gonna kill myself.
I can honestly tell you, if I had been discovered and blew up when I wanted to when I was younger...
She looks rough for being in her 20s. Don't worry. I think by this time... Is she on her 30s by the time it's published? 29. The years have not been kind to her, though.
I genuinely think I would be worse than Kanye. I was undiagnosed, I was an asshole, I was angry, undiagnosed with multiple things. If you ask...
What haven't you been diagnosed with? What haven't you been diagnosed with?
Add, like, fame on top of that and success. I already got a taste of it. My mania. The mania that finally got me manic enough that I was diagnosed with bipolar. It was a wee little taste of that. I had the plot line. And here's the thing with the last 10 years. So I set out... Wow, did I finish that statement at all? I set out 10 years ago to chase my dreams. And here's the thing. So last year when I was having this identity crisis, part of my manic depression of 2022 was...
Oh my god, nobody listens to her music. She's just like Kanye, guys. She's just like Kanye.